Skol, state of mind. We analyze how you play the line. Purple and yellow, we on the grind. D was the host and he's taking time. With expert opinions, we moving dominion. If passion is in you, then let's go continue. Bank on it just like a stadium venue. The topics we serving up just like a menu. We in our prime, high stepping. You feel the scene like it's cold peppers. Harder like Carter, but keep it smiling. Like this was the catch number 1,000. The show you gon' love it. You better tell your mama, cousin. The internet's talking and buzzing. So pull up a chair and just grab a drink. About the Vikings, tell us what you think. Cause we in our Skol state of mind. We analyze how you play the line. Everything purple and yellow. Let's take it up a level. Start the show. Yeah, it's time.
Yo, 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 yo. Thank you for tuning in. So, on this edition, sorry, just stuff going on right here. But let's get into it, man. Thank you for tuning in to this edition of Saturday Scrimmage. Now, look, we're going to talk about the front office shakeup, also the quarterback competition like always, and we're going to dive into how I feel about this Jauan Jennings situation, because I got a unique perspective on how I'm looking at that, wide receiver 3 situation. I'm sorry, man. I'm just a little jumbled up right now, going live. My wife want to wait to the moment I go live to want to start walking around. Like, I just don't understand that shit. Like, it just, man. So to everybody in the building, give my shout outs first. What's good, Norris, man? How you doing today? What's going on? What's going on, Chevy? What's going on, man? Bob Swede, what's good? What's good? How y'all feeling on this Saturday afternoon? I'm feeling okay, man. Just chilling. About to get into these topics real quick. And I don't know, I'm just giving it a little bit more time because we got TB jumping in and we got T coming in. So we're gonna let these guys come in and get a little version of what's going on too. So we got T already in the building. What's going on? Damn, what happened back there, man? We can't even see you, bro.
Hold on, I gotta get my light on. It's a little dark out here, so hold on.
We can't even see you, man. The lights out. What you in there doing? Praying? What you doing in there, man? Oh man, what up, Chance? What's up, bro? What's good, man? What's good, man? Hey, while we just sitting there with the intros right now, man, the pleasantries and shit like that, whatever y'all want to talk about today in the chat, let me know. If y'all want me to drop the link again, y'all want to get on, let me know. But T, so I sent you the little rundown of kind of stuff we want to get into. I mean, we don't necessarily have to get to it in no particular order. I know we got to talk about the front office shakeup. We got a couple of departures. People coming in, but I'm gonna let you have the floor because we've been going back and forth doing DM and stuff like that. So I don't even know like where your the stuff that you want to talk about, where it's going to actually like fit in. Is it quarterback stuff? Is it Jauan Jennings? Like front office? Like what is it? Because I'm gonna let you start the show off of what you want to get off your chest first. Just tell me where it fit in at, so I can bring that topic up, everybody can see it.
I mean, it's going to be a lot of things I'm going to fit in, but it's just the whole quarterback competition at the moment.
Okay. So what? Let's because you told me you told me this week, man. You was like, hey, I got some stuff I got to get off my chest. Boom, boom, boom. So hey, you know what?
Yeah, I got a clip I got to unload on you because the moment something bad happened, the moment Kyler Murray had a bad day, you the first one to inbox me and like, hey man, hey, you gotta look at this, and I'm just like, hold on, did he really just come at me like that? Like, hold on.
Yeah. Okay. You know what though, man? Like, all right, so go ahead and go. Let me know what you gotta say, man. I'm gonna give you the floor right now, man. Go ahead and go. Because just like you said, you about to come empty the full clip. Let me go get my my body armor real quick, Yeah,
go get that shield. But so I'm gonna start off with the little clip you sent me. I know it happened on Tuesday. I know this is Saturday. I know things have kind of progressed throughout the week. I haven't been online because I've been working. But Well, you sent me that clip. What's up, TB? First, how you doing?
What's going on, D Money, D Woods?
What's going on? What's going on?
But that little clip you sent me saying like he wants more reps. I didn't see nothing wrong with that. What was so wrong with him saying he wants more reps with the first team? Keep in mind. Hold on. Before you answer this question, I still got going on. Okay. Because if he's asking for more reps, this is his first time with this offense. This is the first time with Kevin O'Connell scheme. He's getting half the reps with the starter quarterback from last year. He's asking for more reps to get more, familiar with the offense. What's wrong with that? Him asking, "Can I get more reps?"
You want me to answer that question?
Yeah, you can answer that question because I got a rebuttal too after you answer this. So go ahead.
Because he's acting like a short, whiny bitch. That's why. Because if that would have been JJ McCarthy, you would have crucified him too. But I'm just joking.
No. Here's my thing. Here's my thing with that. If it was anybody quarterback that was new, I don't care if it was JJ or if it was Murray.
Let me finish.
But if
I was joking about that. I just wanted to.
Well, I know.
That's how I see it, though, right? So necessarily, what he said is not wrong. I'm not mad at what he said. He told his own personal truth, right? But what I got from that snippet and that whole interview of him talking is basically the offensive scheme being so complex and overcomplicated is kind of frustrating quarterbacks that come to this system within their first year. So I'll necessarily put that on Kevin O'Connell by not simplifying the offense from the beginning and then building on from that. But when I say with Kyler it goes to the point with JJ McCarthy is I'm never mad at nobody telling their own truth because that's how they feel. I just came at it at you because you went at me when McCarthy had that whole press conference a week before and he told his truth. And I was just like saying like, oh, what is he saying that's wrong? So it's kind of ironic that now that Kyler says something that people are going out the window with and it's going viral and it's kind of like splitting the whole fan base. Now you want to come to me and say, oh, what did he say was wrong? I had that same situation a week ago when I was asking you the same thing. What did McCarthy say was wrong? And that's why I sent it to you because I just want to show the fan base how some people on each side, they basically go at the other person like so hard because in actuality, they're just telling their own truths.
So wait a minute. I know you kind of you do. I don't know if you do a delivery service or what. I don't know if you work outside, but if you work outside, that sun is burning your brain because last time I checked, and Tony, you could witness to this. I said I didn't have a problem with what he said. I said it's how he said it.
But you still had a problem with what he said.
But you still had a problem with it being said.
Yeah, I had a problem with part to show this immaturity, but I didn't have a problem with part of what he said because what he said was the truth. But it just again it said how he said it.
Because you just said immaturity again, right? So doesn't that show immaturity with Kyler going at coaches and complaining that he doesn't get the reps that he feels like he should get? That's a sign of immaturity with Kyler Murray.
But it also showed that he wants leadership, that he wants to learn this offense.
I mean, I get that to a point, but some stuff shouldn't be brought to the media, right? I'm just saying, if you're going
to again, he didn't say anything negative. He didn't say anything negative. He didn't put himself in a bad light.
This has been the biggest thing that I've been saying from the jump. We got to start calling it even. I'm trying my best to call it even. You want to call JJ McCarthy immature because he said, hey, we're in the classroom, one guy on the other, whatever, right? And then you want to get up on here and say that, oh, Kyler Murray wasn't being immature by saying that he's basically demanding that he gets more reps, knowing damn well we are in a quarterback competition. Last time I checked, we was in a quarterback competition. And when you're in a quarterback competition, the reps are going to be split. So why the fuck would he go up there and have a press conference and say that, oh, back in the day when I was in Arizona and I was here, that he's demanding more reps? That's a sign of immaturity.
Because I think that's how it was, though. You have to put yourself in his shoes. In Arizona, he had no other competition but him.
That's a sign of immaturity because you already know what you was coming into. So why are you talking about it now?
Because he knew when he coming into it, he knew when he coming into something, he was told that he's going to be the head dog.
I got a question for you, T, and think long and hard about this, okay? Because I'm going to ask you a question, and I don't want you giving me no sideways answer and no bunch of excuses. You played the game, right? You played the game, right? Okay. Right. You know what it takes. You never play. You play a lineman, right?
Well, I was an offensive lineman, defensive lineman, yeah.
Okay, but as a quarterback, you got to hit the ground running. As soon as you sign that contract, you get that playbook. You got to hit the ground running, right?
Right.
Okay. When did the Vikings sign Kyler Murray?
After March?
Yeah.
Okay.
It was like what? It was almost April, I think, wasn't it?
Right. So he knows coming in, he's got to put his feet on the ground running because JJ's already knowing this playbook and ahead of him in that one, right? Okay. Right. Whether you are the starter or not, you need to have that mindset. I got to know what the hell's going on with this team. Okay. What the hell has he been doing since he got here? He's now bitching about it. Did he set up any workouts with JJ? Did he set up any workouts with Jefferson and Addison and Hawkinson? Did he set up anything like that during the offseason with them? Because I didn't hear anything.
I didn't hear anything either, but I have heard that he does plan on working with Jefferson before or after training.
Why is he waiting till now? Why is he waiting till camps to do it?
TB,
what?
You said after training camp? There is no after training camp.
After training camp is regular season.
You mean after mini camp?
Well, after mini camp, yeah. Right.
Okay. My whole thing is you're new to the team, right? Why are you waiting so long to get acclimated to this team? Why are you waiting so long? And then when you get here and you find out you have to share reps, you're going to bitch about it?
And that's
like I said, from that aspect of it, I agree with it. But I'm just saying, with him asking, he wants more reps. I didn't see nothing wrong with it because he's trying to learn the playbook. He's trying to learn. He's trying to learn the system and everything like that.
How would you feel? How would you feel if McCarthy would have went up there and said, "You know what?
I want more reps. I need more reps so I can actually do something." Yeah, I'll take that and say, "Hey, you know what? He taking stride to be the better quarterback." Man, he wants that. He wants that starting job.
I'm getting tired of, and I'm gonna just say this shit right now. This is what I'm getting tired of. I'm getting tired of y'all, Kyler fans, McCarthy fans. I'm just calling it out from the jump. Like, call the shit even, man. Like you really are mad because I'm calling Kyler out for looking unprofessional and being immature, but yet and still you did the same shit with McCarthy.
But did you not get mad about that too, though?
Because for me, how I look at the interview, and this is something I bring up too, because it's like with me, I'm with this shit. When the motherfucking interview come out, I'm listening to the whole fucking thing, right? I'm not just I'm just not listening to snippets or whatever. I'm listening to everything so I can get it in context. And that's why I be upset because the internet and social media, they clip certain parts and y'all see certain parts and y'all be like, oh, whatever. And I have to like try my best to go back and be like, the first question I asked, did you listen to the whole interview? Oh, nah, I didn't listen to it. It's like, okay, cool. This is the context of what was happening within that conversation. I'm not necessarily like mad what Kyler said, just like I said earlier when we first started. He told his truths. And if that's your truth as a person, however it come out is how it come out. I'm just saying, no, he should have never said that because it looks a little bit immature. It does, because you know you're in a quarterback competition. If you're in a quarterback competition, you are going to split reps. So why complain about the reps when you already know you're in a competition?
Because he's behind the 8 ball. He's trying to catch up.
So what? It does not matter.
It doesn't matter.
You are in a competition. So if you're in a competition, you're going to split reps with the first team. You're going to have to do X, Y, and Z to not be behind the 8 ball. You're going to have to dial in and work hard. And I don't want to keep saying this because I'm not true how true this shit actually is, but it actually goes back to the shit in Arizona about him not dialing in into the fucking playbook. If okay, look, P game, I'm gonna give you a perfect example, right? Y'all know I'm a truck driver, right? Been doing this shit for like 7 years, right? So within the class, it's like 4 of us in the class, right? So we all have to split time with backing that truck up, doing the pre-trip, whatever, right? We all got to split time because there's only about 8 hours in class, right?
Mm-hmm. Right.
I was not getting it. I was the worst one backing up. I was not. But I'm looking at the time because the instructor is like, yo, we got 4 weeks with this shit. So you know what I did? I went online, found another fucking trucking school within the area, and I went there 3 times a week outside of what I was already doing in class. So therefore, I put in extra work before the class. So then eventually I caught up with everybody. That's what I'm saying with Kyler Murray. If you complaining about the reps, put in the extra fucking work.
But how do you know that? How we all know that he's not actually doing that though? Because he's been.
Here's the thing.
Doesn't mean he's not actually doing it.
T, we have heard for years. You've had his former teammates tell you this. You've had former coaches say this in Arizona. He does not put in the extra work. He does.
I mean, he can't do it now, though.
He's still not. Why would a leopard? Does a leopard change his spots? Does a zebra change his stripes?
But they get older, but they get wiser.
Yeah, but he got older and got dumber. And plus, here's the deal. He came in here thinking he was going to get that starting job right off the bat. There was going to be no competition because Kevin O'Connell told him he was his starting day quarterback. Guess what? You got a real friggin' owner up here who knows all about Kyler Murray and is probably not a fan of Kyler Murray. But the problem is KOC has put together this now all of a sudden QB competition. It wasn't a QB competition when he signed him. You were ready to ship J.J. McCarthy off to friggin' Alaska for a mid-round pick. So you can't. The problem is KOC is changing it mid-stripe. Here's the problem. Kevin O'Connell brought him up here to save his job. Guess what? Now both their asses are on the line, and both their asses are probably going to be out of a job at the end of the season because Teasley is not tied to either one, which I'm going to be honest with you, both them fuckers can go. I don't care. I'm done. I'm sick of
you can put Tyler in there too because he's not tied to JJ.
I'm sick of the fucking dick riding of KLC. I'm sick of motherfuckers sucking Kyler Murr's dick. I'm done with it. I'm done with it. Because it's bullshit.
Another thing, though, T, and this is what I don't like is like we've been hearing a lot of things from minicamp about Kyler Murray basically struggling with the offense and throwing interceptions and shit like that, right? And I like to be transparent. So JJ McCarthy struggles sometimes too, whatever. And one thing I can say about Brian Flores, I do like he ain't giving nobody no passes, with
what you gonna do? You gonna learn how to deal with it. So
he ain't playing no games. But for a guy that's been in the league for 7 years, why are you bitching about this? Like you're a veteran. You've been in the league 7 years, and I'm not saying JJ McCarthy shouldn't be struggling either because this is his actually third offseason within this offense, so he should look better. I'll give him that.
He should look better. He should be miles ahead.
He should look better.
Right.
Yeah. But for Kyler Murray, you hear the people talk about, oh yeah, Kyler before minicamp started. Kyler Murray puts the ball on the receivers so they can get it in stride. He can make all the throws. But as soon as minicamp starts, the motherfucker throwing interceptions, and now he's looking bad. But you're a 7-year vet.
But then you say that you rather him get that out of his system?
I'd rather get out of his system for a younger guy.
If he, put it this way,
what's different with the younger or older guy? You still want to get out of his system?
But with a veteran, here's the thing: with a veteran like Kyler Murray, he is who he is.
McCarthy only played 10 games, right? Yeah. But Kyler Murray has over 7 years of experience. He should already have gotten his interceptions shit out of him. But obviously he haven't. And that's what I'm saying.
Again, I did. When this happened, when you went live on this on Tuesday, you were talking about the pick. And I heard Brave was talking about how the picks went down. He said one was overthrown because the receiver went the wrong way, and then the other one got tipped. So that wasn't neither one of them was on his fault. If you really want to think about it.
That is his fault. That's the reason.
It is. You know what but you know this, T.
But
here's the thing.
But it was 6. It wasn't just 2. It was 6.
It was 6. Here's the thing, T. It's 7-on-7. If you throwing that many interceptions and 7-on-7 and ain't nobody on your ass, you got some issue. You know that.
And
but we all know that. Wait a minute. We all know that when Tyler gets pressure like that, what he gonna do? He gonna take off running.
Yeah, which is okay, and that's contradictory to everything that KOC wants in his quarterback.
Offense.
That's contradictory. That's why it's so weird that you got, because you bitched at JJ for running, you bitched at Dobbs for running, you bitched at Jaron Hall for running, but you know damn well the first time that pocket collapses and Murray gets any kind of heat, he's taking off. But it's okay for him. It's okay for him, but not anybody else.
Listen to what Brevin said. He said Murray should be light years ahead of McCarthy, and right now he isn't.
True, he should be.
And for me, I'm not about to clown Murray for that right off top right now, because I understand this offense is complex, and a lot of quarterbacks that have multiple seasons in this league have been expressing the same concern. So some of it could be Murray, and some of it could be this offense, but it's just like what I've been saying before. Just call this shit even. Just call it for what it is. Call it even. Y'all don't want to call it even. Y'all want Murray to be the savior of this team, and he's not.
He's not the savior. Not at all.
Okay, when you said y'all wanted to call even, and I told you this before, it's like I don't care who wins a quarterback battle as long as you can win me games. And I said that multiple times. I said I don't care if it's McCarthy, I don't care if it's Wentz, I don't care if it's Murray. Whoever's a starting quarterback, my job is to cheer for you. Your job is to win us games. I don't care who it is.
Okay, so T, I'll ask you this then, and I've asked many Viking fans this. You don't care who the quarterback is as long as you win games, right?
Right.
So you got faith in Kevin O'Connell.
I got faith in the person who's running the offense. How about that?
You got faith in Kevin O'Connell.
Hey, T, I want you to hear.
I got faith in Kevin O'Connell because remember I said this before that he needs to.
T, I want you to hear this.
I heard that you said to me that before.
I've said this on the podcast in the past, and it blew me away when I first heard this. But I remember a couple summers ago sitting with Mike Ayers, longtime analytics staffer with the Vikings and with the Green Bay Packers. It was really like the godfather of football analytics. And he asked me, we're sitting at his an island in his house, talking through his career arc and data and football information and how he viewed it. And he's a football coach first and then became an analyst. And he asked me just point blank, like, what do you think the most predictive drill that you watch in practice every day is to performance on Sunday? And I had no idea. I think I said 11 on 11 because that was the most low hanging fruit. And he smirked and shook his head and eventually told me that 7 on 7 performance and production was the number one barometer in his studies within his 40 years in the NFL, or number one predictor of success on Sunday, which I thought was crazy. I thought it was very interesting. I think it speaks to just like spatial awareness and ability to see space and take it away defensively. So
all right. So there you go. Let me get that off the screen real quick. Remove that. We all back. So there you go. And that's, if you're not aware of Alec Lewis works for The Athletic, and he is one of the beat writers for the Minnesota Vikings. He's there at OTAs. He's there at training camp. He's there seeing this thing. And the one thing that I've noticed from a lot of people that are the beat writers and shit like that for this team, it seems mighty strange and odd that this past week, the like, I wouldn't say the narrative, but just the energy has changed a whole lot from JJ McCarthy should be traded to JJ McCarthy can't get right to now balls are flying in something that's completely different. Like, that's like, I don't know what's in the air in Minnesota. I'm not there, but you've got multiple guys coming out now and they're basically changed their tune because they're seeing something different.
They might be, but the thing might be is they're not buying KOC's lines anymore.
Yeah.
That could be the biggest one. Their eyes are telling them something different. There's got to be, and like I said, there's got to be like a point counterpoint when it comes to KLC when you question him, because he'll say one thing and just he may either answer your question or avoid your question altogether. He'll talk about it. He goes on tangents. Mm-hmm. But I mean, as far as this goes now, you're on the line. This whole Teasley, the hiring of Teasley has put a different air and a different aura and a different attitude in this football team altogether.
And he just started cleaning the house. He just started moving things around.
And I know for a fact, and I told you this, D Woods, when I talked to my guy, he's even worried about his job.
Yeah.
He's everybody in that office is on pins and needles now because they can be replaced. Doesn't matter how long you've been there. We saw that with Jamal Stevenson, 25 years. They let him go.
Everybody's on notice.
Everybody's on notice. So there's gonna be a different air, a different attitude. It's probably gonna be a little more business.
And that's what it should be. It should be like that.
It should not have been as what it's been the last few years.
Okay, you got anything else you got to get off your chest, man? because I sent the text to Zoe. I didn't send it to TB because I knew where TB was going to stand at it, and I sent it to you. I said, I'm cooking motherfuckers this Saturday.
With no season. With no season.
Hey, I got the curry seasoning right here with me, man. I'm cooking. I'm just saying, like, I just want all the smoke, man. I want that shit because
I'm about to come on the clip. But
so I'm asking right now. Do you got anything else?
Yeah, that little bullshit. Excuse my language. That little bullshit video you sent me of Sean McCoy talking about Kyler Murray being too damn cocky. I got a problem with that.
Where's the lie?
Where's the problem? Where's the lie?
Where's the lie?
It's not the fact that he's a lie because he said he wants more arrests. It's just the fact that who's saying it to the media. Who's saying it as far as like, oh, this person's too cocky because this and blah blah blah. You got booted off your own damn show.
All right, let me say this, and let me summarize and clarify what LaShawn McCoy was saying. And he's not the only one that has said it. I think I forgot his name. Salisbury said the same thing too.
Salisbury said it, yes.
Yeah, so what they're saying is this is the first time Kyler Murray has actually been in a real quarterback competition.
Right.
Everything else that every team that Kyler Murray has been to outside of the University of Texas where he left and went to Oklahoma, everything has been handed to him, and there's been conversations prior to him getting there of what he was going to actually be with that team. Now, you see him being agitated as, he's in a quarterback competition, whatever. And what Kyler Murray is actually saying, I mean, not Kyler Murray, what LaShawn McCoy is actually saying is this, though, bro. You've been in the league 7 years, and you really haven't accomplished anything. You don't have the MVPs. You don't have the playoff wins. You don't have the titles to come in here and demand how shit works. You just got fucking cut from your team after you got your second contract. They basically paid you $35 million to go away and play for somebody else. But now you feel a little agitated because you're in a quarterback competition. And I feel like there's nothing wrong with that. There's no lie with what he said, because look at it like this though, right? And we never talk about Arizona. We only talk about Arizona to the point of, not me, but some of y'all say Arizona is a piss poor franchise, blah, blah, blah. But look at what Arizona is dealing with right now. Their quarterback that they, basically have scheduled to start this year, which in Jacoby Brissett, is holding out for a new contract. So you willing to tell me
he's actually showing up for camp or something like that? So
right, but he was actually holding out. Training camp is not here yet. He didn't go to minicamp, none of that shit, right? So you willing to tell me if they would have knew off top that Jacoby Brissett was going to hold out, wouldn't they want to keep Kyler Murray?
No.
But they said, nah, they don't want nothing to do with his ass. What does that tell you?
Because it has nothing to do with his playing style as far as how he plays. It's just as far as him getting into it with the coach.
No, it's not it doesn't matter his playing style or getting into it with the coach. He has never won shit with them.
You took it to a practice game.
You sound like you sound like you love Kevin O'Connell. Because
how many times have I said this? How many times have I said this on this show alone? I said that was back with KLC. With KLC, what I said, my problem with KLC, he would change his offense up. That's what I said.
T, you just said, I asked you off top right now, Kyler Murray has not done anything for the Arizona Cardinals. He has no playoff wins. He hasn't done shit. And what has he done?
Did I just not say he took him to a playoff game?
They didn't win shit. We talk about wins and losses in this league. Just showing up don't mean nothing. And that's what I'm trying to say. Like, that's the shit that pissed me off, because it's like, y'all get on here and y'all be like, oh yeah, he was talking about being MVP at the first 5 weeks of the season. I don't give a fuck about that. He ain't got no MVPs. Y'all get on Lamar Jackson for not being there in the playoffs and making it, but he made the playoffs almost every year and has multiple MVPs. Kyler Murray has not done shit in the NFL. Let's keep it a buck. Only accolade or award that he fucking has right now is Offensive Rookie of the Year. And a lot of players that have Offensive Rookie of the Year, some of them don't beat shit. Percy Harvin has one. He ain't a Hall of Famer. I'm just saying, bro, like, you got to start being real. Like, you saying Kyler Murray did shit in Arizona, but he ain't never done nothing.
I'm gonna say this. Yes, and I agree with you. Yes, he hasn't done anything lately. But right now, with the Vikings, you got to wait and see what he's gonna do.
Okay, then that's fair. That's fair. All I'm saying is, like, I can get with that. I can jive with that. But don't come on here and be like, oh yeah, he was the shit and he was the shit over there. Wow.
Oh, don't get me wrong. I knew. Like I said, I never said he was the man over in Arizona. He had his struggles over there. But what I'm telling you is that the reason why they didn't want him back because he got into it with the head coach.
But if you're no, T. If you're a good player, they'll get another head coach for you.
But how many times have they done it though? They done it with twice.
No, look at Josh Allen. Him and fucking McDermott couldn't see eye to eye, and they couldn't get over the hump. They got him a new head coach.
And they went to the playoffs every year.
Because Josh Allen is the fucking
they went far. And they went far in the playoffs too.
No, because Josh Allen's a winner. Kyler Murray is not.
I didn't compare Josh Allen to Kyler Murray. I didn't say anything.
But look though, T, what you're saying is, oh, he got into it with the coach. So whatever. The coach that he got into it with last year was being and Gannon, he's a fucking defensive coordinator for the Green Bay Packers now. He got fired too. So I'm telling you, if Kyler Murray was that good in Arizona, they would have gave him somebody else over there to coach him the way he wanted to get coached. But they said, you know what? We paying him top dollar to be one of the highest paid quarterbacks in the NFL, and he can't do shit. He can't give us any wins in the playoffs. Let's cut our losses and let's move on. That's what y'all don't understand. Y'all think this shit is
okay, but guess what? You're saying philosophy that you just said a while ago if you go through for the Vikings.
You know what?
If they can look at that part for Jay, they'll be like, hey, we gave you, we traded us to get you for the top 10 pick. We put our name on the line for you, and then you're not delivering. Okay, now it's time for us to move on.
We're not talking about that right now. Okay, look.
But I'm just saying it's the same scenario though.
Today.
No, it's not.
We're not talking about that today. We're talking about Kyler Murray in Arizona because when he got there, they handpicked his coach and Cliff Kingsbury to run a system that he already knew. That was the handpicked coach for Kyler Murray. Let's keep it a buck. That's what that was. He couldn't win with that shit. So then they got a defensive coach in Gannon, and he still couldn't win.
I agree with you. I'm not going to disagree with you.
Keep it a buck. And
I'm not going to disagree with you. But what I'm saying is that he actually, like I said, but what I'm just saying is here, is that the fact that him and the head coach, whatever coach he's had, he always been getting, they never get along with each other.
So who's immature? Then?
Kyler's immature at that point as far as taking orders and doing.
But you just said 20 minutes ago that he wasn't immature in his press conference.
Well, the comment that he said, as far as him wanting more reps, I'm not saying he's not being immature with that. I'm just saying he's for real.
I keep telling y'all, when y'all get on this shit, I'm gonna use your own words against you. You said Kyler Murray.
You can do long words against me because I know what I said.
You said he was immature during the press conference, right? But now you admit he is because he gets to do it to every coach. So which one is it, bro?
So he's wrong. So he's immature as far as saying he wants the ball more, as far as he wants more reps. That's him saying that's him being immature, right?
You just said a couple of seconds ago he's immature because he kept getting into it with coaches with the Arizona Cardinals, and that's why I asked you.
Yeah, that's a bit hard. His behavior-wise, I'm not saying because he's not wanting more reps. Because he said he want more reps to learn the offense. That's being immature.
So is he not immature or not?
As far as what?
Is he immature or not? Yes or no?
When it comes to him, as far as him wanting to play more, as far as learn the offense, no. As far as him getting into it with his coaches, yes, that's immature.
So he's so in a nutshell, he's immature.
If you're gonna get into it with your head coach, then yes, that's immature because the guy's running the team, the guy's in charge of you playing, and you want to get involved, you want to get into it with him.
So the team, if he's getting into it with coach and he's going to press conference, basically subbing coaches saying he need more reps, that's a problem.
How's it going to serve coaches? It was the media.
Tony, didn't I say when Kyler didn't? I said this shit months ago when we signed Kyler. What did I say? I said when Kyler doesn't get his way, he's gonna do what?
Bitch and moan.
He's gonna bitch and moan.
But how's he bitching and moaning by saying he wants more reps?
Sure.
But how is that being immature by saying I want more reps with the team? Tony, you play ball just like I did. D Woods, you play ball like everybody did. If you want more reps to get more better with any kind of team, you're gonna go to the coach and say, "Hey, coach, I need more reps with the first team so I can get better." Right?
I was told you I was gonna be cooking today.
But Tony, am I making sense though? Because like, if you're on the defensive, I'm on the defensive, you going for the same position, and I come to you and come to the coach and say, "Coach, I need more reps so I can outshine him."
But why would you?
I need more reps so I can do myself better.
When you're already in a quarterback competition, you know you was in competition when you
Because
came.
it's a competition. There's nothing wrong with him saying I want more reps. But I would have been more happy if JJ came out and said, "Hey, it's a competition. I want more reps." And let's get on this one. I'm actually proud of JJ for the comments he made about he's shutting down the trade rumors down. I actually was this actually dude is actually he's learning.
Here's the
growing
thing.
up a little bit.
Here's what I'm gonna say, and I've always been like more of an individual anyway. If I know I need more reps, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna put it in the coach's ear. I need more reps, but you know what else I'm gonna do? I'm gonna work my ass off on the side of the field and with whichever player that's willing to work with me, and I'm gonna get better whether I get the reps or not.
Right.
When I'm ready, my ass is gonna be ready to get in there and play. Kyler, as a veteran, should know this.
Hey Lance, I'm okay, man.
You don't have to say anything. You know what you do? You lead by example. Kyler's not leading by example. JJ's actually leading by example. By Kyler saying I need more reps, okay, guess what? You know what you do? You take the vets off to the side and you work with them. You don't have to, everything doesn't have to be structured. You have a workout session with them. Fucking say what you want about Kirk Cousins. Didn't he have fucking throwing shit down south in Florida with the wide receivers? Okay, it doesn't have to be. It doesn't have to be during that whole thing. You need to take the initiative, show you're a leader, and be like, call the veterans and like, okay, we're going to get together. We're going to work on some skelly. We're going to work on some plays, get our rhythm down, get our patterns down and everything. Bottom line, for him to not do that, and I have heard nothing about him working with the wide receivers before any camps, that tells me everything I need to know about him.
You put in extra work. All right, look, I got to address that right now. So we got Shaq talking about I would bitch and moan too because it shouldn't be a competition. It should be a fucking competition. I'm gonna just say this shit right now.
It should be a competition. It should be a competition.
It should be a competition, bro.
D-Woods, can I address this situation? Okay, so take a breather. It's my turn to get my blood pressure up. Okay, here's the deal. This is the problem. The loudmouth that was running his team from January to like a week ago is the one that said it wasn't a competition because he brought him up here to be the starting quarterback, while in the meantime, the one that basically kept him his job last year, he was shitting on and ready to get friggin' traded. So if you really want to blame somebody about this whole quarterback competition bullshit, you blame Kevin O'Connell, because it wasn't a fucking competition 3 weeks ago. This job belonged to Kyler Murray. This was his job to lose. I mean, think about it. Did KOC not take the C off of JJ's jersey? How the fuck are you going to take the captaincy off of your fucking quarterback?
It was voted by the other players.
I heard the players didn't vote. He took it. He took it off of them. So, I mean, if you want to, we shouldn't even be yelling at the quarterbacks for this whole scenario. We shouldn't be yelling at the quarterbacks at all.
I get that.
The ones we should be yelling at is Kevin O'Connell.
It's Kevin O'Connell. I'm just coming at T because he said he had to get a lot off of his chest, and he told me he was about to start a fire, and I said, well, I guess I gotta get my fire extinguisher did. And now we in the nitty gritty, and I'm just waiting to see. T, you got anything else?
Oh Lord!
I should have been on the motherfucking debate team in high school or something, man. Like, you got anything else? Because I'm telling you, you said before we even started, you got the whole clip. I think you ran out of bullets, bro. I think you ran out of bullets.
No, I ain't got out of bullets. You just don't want to listen.
Bro, what?
You just don't want to listen. That's all it is. You don't listen.
I'm just saying, what you doing over there, man? You was talking big shit. You was talking big shit. You said you had a full clip for me. I think you stuck on 2.
No, I ain't stuck on 2. Trust me, I ain't stuck on 2. But my thing is, like I said, it's just with this whole quarterback situation, do the Vikings organization need it? Yes. They need a new light on the situation. Do they need more clarity going forward to say who's going to be the starter? I would say after the preseason games, then you make your decision.
And that's what Kevin O'Connell said. He said it's going on already preseason, and both quarterbacks will play.
Well, you know, but the thing about it is, I'm not stupid. It's going to be Kyler Murray. You didn't sign Kyler Murray to be a backup.
Right.
It's going to be Kyler Murray.
Here's my opinion on what I could see happening as far as preseason, and you guys can agree or disagree with me on this. I think the first preseason game, you're gonna have Kyler go out there with the 1 in the first quarter. Second quarter, JJ go out to have.
Look at that. Look at that right there. And this is something I thought about too. Look at that comment right there. He says he has got all the reps. It's just split between the 1s and the 2s, alternating with JJ McCarthy. Working with the 2s limits working with the skill guys, but not learning the system. His problem is learning. So what that comment actually says is this: there might be split reps between the 1s and the 2s, right? But you're still getting reps in practice with the 2s, and it's still the same system. And if he's complaining about getting reps, your reps aren't getting taken away.
He might have you know what it might be? He might have a comprehension problem where he just doesn't understand things.
He might have a comprehension problem. So, and there's nothing wrong with it. It's just he might have to do a little differently as far as how you process.
So how you gonna feel if let's just say, hypothetically speaking, let's say Kyler Murray is the and I'm not even gonna say win the job, because if it's a sham, nobody wins it, whatever, right? Somebody just gets appointed. Let's say Kyler Murray starts the season as the starter, and the bye week is what, week 6, right, Tony? Week 6, right? Week 6. Let's just say within those first 5 games, the Vikings are either 1-4 or 2-3. I say if that's a scenario with Kyler Murray, Kevin O'Connell's fired, play calling is changed, because you're basically having to climb uphill the rest of the season, because you got multiple games in your division and you have games within the conference. So you have to get to a good start. And if Kyler Murray goes out there and shits the bed between those couple of games, I'm willing to tell you right now, the same people that's on this platform, that's on social media, you too, Shaq, all y'all that's big on Kyler Murray. Y'all gonna be on this fucking on platforms talking about, man, we gotta go to JJ. We gotta go to JJ.
Okay, let me ask you this. Let me ask you this. What if that scenario is actually reversed? What if actually Kyler actually starts and he's actually, let's say, 5-1 or 4-2 going into the bye week?
Okay, can I answer this question? Let me answer this question. How many times has Kyler started strong and finished weak?
Pretty much his whole career, yeah.
Thank you. So you expect that to change?
Thank you. No, T.
I'm gonna say this. Do I expect it to change? Because wait a minute, I don't deal with it. He asked me a question.
He was on it though. He was the man.
No, because I had to let that sink in for a little bit. Because as far as I don't want to answer something too quickly, and all of a sudden you try to use it against me. Like I'm gonna use your words against you. No, but like I said, but what I'm saying is I'm going to actually think about that and let that sink in. Do I think it would change? Yeah, I kind of do think it would change because he got a better defense now. He got a better defense that's going to give him the ball more. That's going to give him more opportunities to actually shine through.
Okay, first things first. We hope the defense gets the turnovers because they didn't get shit for turnovers last year at the beginning of the year, and that hurt that offense. Now. Here's what I'm trying to get at. Okay, so say this team is 1-5 at the break. Two things are going to happen. One, Kevin O'Connell is going to be asked to give up play calling duties. And if he doesn't do it, Kevin O'Connell may find himself out the door.
Right.
That's the biggest one. If Teasley feels that this offense could be better without him calling plays, Teasley's going to say something. If Kevin O'Connell's not giving up that play calling, it's a wrap. He's gone.
Right. I agree.
You've got people to come in. You got Frank Smith could be your interim. We've got that there. But if he's gone, so's Murray.
Yep.
Keep in mind, Teasley knows all of. Here's the thing. Teasley knows all about Murray from his days with Seattle. He knows him.
That shit.
Right. And here's the thing that I agree and I disagree with you at the same time. I agree with what you're saying as far as with KOC will be gone, as far as you don't relinquish the play calling. But as far as with JJ being the next one up, I still say it's going to be Wentz.
It'll probably be, you know what? Okay, here's my thing. You know why it'll be Wentz? Because not JJ, but KOC seems to have this strong dislike for McCarthy.
If it's Wentz, everybody should be fired at that point.
If it's Wentz, yeah, everybody should be fired if it's Wentz.
You got to remember, Wentz actually didn't win a few games, though. I mean, if he would have stayed healthy throughout before he got hurt, we probably been in the playoffs right now.
Okay, and I'm also going to tell, if I'm Carson Wentz, I don't come back this year after you put me out there to get my ass damn near killed against the Chargers.
Yeah, but he came back, though.
I just think, though, T, like, and I'm going to call you out on this one. You just don't like McCarthy. So whatever scenario that is painted, you don't want McCarthy to play. So I don't give a fuck if it could have been old ass Dante Culpepper as the fourth string quarterback. You're gonna say he should go in. You're gonna always say that because you don't like McCarthy, and that's why
it's not. And I told you this before. It's not that I don't like McCarthy. It's just I've seen enough of McCarthy. I'm a type of person I don't want to baby someone because you injury prone. And you only played 10 games, I'm gonna give you a pass. No, the time that you do play,
I just got you right here, T. You don't want to baby someone, but you're fucking got goddamn Kyler Murray in the cradle. You babying that little motherfucker. Now, what's the difference?
Again, but hold on. But wait a minute. Here's the thing, though. With Murray, I'm gonna say this.
No. What's the difference? What's the fucking difference? Now I'm calling y'all ass. What's the difference?
You want to know the difference is? We seen JJ in this offense. We have not seen Murray in this offense yet. We haven't seen him do a live game. We haven't seen him do anything else in this offense. We seen JJ in this offense, and y'all all seen what we saw.
Okay, you know what? I'm just going to put this out there. I quit drinking and doing drugs 20, 30 years ago. After I get done talking to you motherfuckers, I'm ready to become a full-fledged alcoholic and a goddamn junkie all over again. You motherfuckers.
PB and Brad, I'm upset. I'm upset right now because this man T have been contacting me on DMs all week saying he got this, he about to come with this, he come with the business, and he out here tripping on his words today.
I'm not tripping on my words. You just not listening to him.
Shut up to a gunfight with a vibrator.
Hey, you just not listening to him. You got your own opinion, and that's fine. I got a problem with it.
Let me tell y'all about the great day that I've had today. Okay, it starts out like this.
You hooked up with a big booty Latina.
Oh my God! I said not the best day of my. I didn't say the best day of my life, TV. I said a great day. Come on now. My great day began with writing an article about Brian O'Neill. I wrote an article about TJ Hawkinson. I made a video over on the Social Network about Brian O'Neill. I haven't done one thing about this godforsaken quarterback competition, and there's a little bit of a foreign substance in my jean shorts. I'm not gonna lie. I'm wearing one of my favorite shirts. Look at that. I like it. It's a great day.
Blame T. Hey T. He said you showed up with a vibrator and you forgot the batteries too. You said you were here for the smoke today. You said you had a full clip for me today. I'm waiting for this shit because it sounds like you didn't prepare for this shit. I did. And I'm gonna say it again before we move on. T, do you got anything else?
I need a drink.
Nah, I'm good. You go ahead. Because the more I try to argue with it, you just like a girlfriend got a rebuttal about something.
Oh man.
Sometimes you gotta be like a true married man and shut the fuck up and just keep moving.
I'm saying, man, hey, this arguing shit right here, I'm good at it. This shit talking right here, I'm good at it. And I'm kind of petty too. So I mean,
kinda.
Yeah, ain't no kinda. You put a capital P in petty here.
But you said you had the smoke. That was
I had the smoke. Yo, the defenders and shit keep coming up and everything like that. You didn't want to take it.
I ain't worried about them. I'm coming at you directly. I'm coming at you. Man, you just say sometimes you gotta bow out. Sometimes you got to.
Hey, I'm gonna say this. If it was JJ who was asking that question, I wouldn't even be mad about it because you asked that question earlier. And I couldn't get offended. I couldn't chance to answer because you kept yapping. But my thing is like when you ask that question, if it was JJ in a different situation, as far as he was asking that question, he want more breath, I'll be like, look here, that man is stepping up. He's trying to be that leader that everybody wanted him to be because he wants that job. He wants that starting job. He wants to end this competition. I'm saying I didn't say anything wrong with Murray doing the same thing because that's how I'm looking at it, how he's presenting because he wants this job. He wants to start a job. He wants to keep going on and make a name for himself because remember, just like TB just said just now, he's on the hot seat too because he got a 1-year deal. So now he got to come into a new situation and try to prove himself.
But there is a difference, T, because I'm pretty sure this is what happened. He's getting paid by 2 teams, but not only that, he was probably guaranteed the starting job when he signed.
Right. So that's why he's coming with that whole, I want more rest because when you're presenting when you're giving someone to say, hey, we're bringing you in to be a starting quarterback and you're being split with the guy that you're trying to beat, he's like, wait a minute, well, I'm trying to get more rest. I want more rest with this team. And he didn't come out and say because in the media said, hey, they promised me to start a job.
Here's a difference, T. Here's a difference. You see that as one way. I see it as him thinking he is already the starter and he doesn't need to be in a competition and he doesn't need to do this split reps with JJ McCarthy. He should have all the reps.
Right.
So he's thinking, well, obviously in his mind, he was told he was the starting quarterback.
Exactly.
The way that I see it, there's no problem with what JJ McCarthy said about the classroom shit. There's no problem what Kyler Murray said about wanting the reps. They both just kind of sounded like bitches, but they were both speaking their truth. The problem with Murray is that there's a track record. That's the major issue with Kyler Murray. Like, it's not the first time. When JJ McCarthy said that shit the other week, all the reporters were like, "Oh my god, this is not the JJ McCarthy that we know." Like, it was a first time thing. So I think Murray's issues, we've seen it before.
Yeah, it's like I said before, you honestly can't blame Kyler, and you can't blame KOC, and you can't blame JJ. You got to blame the man at the top who's calling the shots, and that's KOC. He created this monster that he can't control. This monster is now taking on a life of its own, and it has got away from him. So Teasley's probably, and I'm telling you what, Mark Wilf has probably told Teasley to try and handle this PR fiasco that is this quarterback competition. Because, I mean, when you let the inmates run the asylum, this is what you get.
Right.
And it's crazy because I think the best thing that you can do for your PR is to have an actual competition. And imagine if JJ McCarthy wins it. Like, that's the best possible look you have if you're the Vikings, if JJ McCarthy is your week one starter.
And you're right, Brev. It is. That's the best possible look. But the problem is your head coach, whose ego is bigger than Lake Superior.
Yeah.
You know, when here's the thing, when KOC went out of his way to I'm just going to be blunt. Fuck it. When KOC went out of his way to put out there that he doesn't like JJ McCarthy while he's getting his dick sucked by Diana Rossini and putting out there that he wants to trade him, he had no problem with it. But now all of a sudden he wanted that veteran quarterback. Well, he got his veteran quarterback. He thinks life is just peachy keen. He doesn't have to answer to anybody. Ding dong. Guess what, motherfucker? Here comes Teasley, who has no ties to you, has no ties to Murray, and is going to build this team the way he wants to. Now, guess what? Not only is your ass in trouble, but now Kyler's ass is in trouble, and let's throw that three-headed monster in this motherfucker also, because he's part of the deal. The reason Kwesi got fired in the first place. B-Flow, your ass is on the fucking clock too.
Yeah.
All three of these motherfuckers could be gone at the end of the season. If this shit goes belly up, you're gonna have a whole new team.
Because they were the ones running the shit this whole offseason. Like,
right.
That's what it was.
Right.
That's what it is. So, I mean, hey,
you can't just. The problem was they got too much power and it went to their head. KOC's had that power for about 3 years, and KOC played every motherfucker in that building because he said all he wanted to do was call plays. Somebody else could have the power. Guess what? As time went by, he got more power. He got more grit. He really did turn into Suge Knight. Let's just be honest.
Yo, Zo, man, your sends the link, man.
He did. I mean, so he created. So, and the Wilfs created this monster themselves. Well, then when he gets that power, guess who else gets greedy? Friggin' Brian Flores. What do? They stab Kwesi in the back.
And that's why I like the Teasley signing. I mean, the Teasley hire a whole lot, because just like you said, Tony, it's somebody that's not within this whole ecosystem. It's not somebody who has any relationships with anybody in the building. It's just somebody that's going to come in and do the job. And sometimes when you do the job, feelings gonna get hurt. Like, it's business at this point, you know. Like,
so I got a question. Nobody's answered this question for me. Okay, we were told Kevin O'Connell's this quarterback guru, right?
Yep.
Right.
How terrible was Sam Howell last training camp that you cut him, that you couldn't work with?
From North Carolina, man, what you expect?
It was pretty bad.
Yeah, but you were basically fucking jumping all over everybody's jock to get Drake May.
But they blame Kwesi for that, remember? Hey, and you know what? I gotta say this too, because I don't know if this dude is watching. Because I gotta call this dude out. We had a conversation about Daniel Jones on Twitter, and he was telling me like the Vikings should sign Daniel Jones, you know, give him some money. I was like, nah, bro. Daniel Jones might not be ready because he got a torn Achilles and he had a broken leg last year. That man needs fucking rehab. He's ready for training camp. Yeah. I don't think Daniel Jones is ready for anything right now. I think he's still rehabbing.
That's why they're hanging on to Richardson.
like,
yeah, that's true. That's real true.
You know, and then Kwesi, you know, oh, he didn't sign Daniel Jones. I'm gonna keep saying this shit over and over again. Daniel Jones and Sam Darnold did what was best for their careers. Simple as that. They went somewhere else because they felt it was best for their career. Sam Darnold lost the last 2 games that he played with Minnesota, and all y'all fans that were talking shit about him during that time are the same ones that wanted him back when you saw how successful he was leading up with the Seattle Seahawks. He did what was best for his career. He bet on himself, and he won. And now y'all got to fucking talk with it.
We don't have this. We don't have this competition if Darnold just has another year like he did before.
Daniel Jones never played for us. He was on the practice squad. He was only activated, I would think, once to get the fucking compensatory pick. I mean, it is what it is. He played the Vikings to get a bigger contract with Indiana. That's what he got. He played well at the beginning of the season. Cool. But y'all wanted him. Y'all Viking fans complain too fucking much. Y'all do.
It's
and y'all always like y'all always be on hindsight and shit. Like, oh, we shouldn't do this. It's like, okay, call it for what it is. That's why I'm saying, like, with me, and I'm gonna just keep being honest with y'all and transparent with how I look at things. Maybe me being patient with JJ McCarthy is to a fault. Maybe I'm wrong for that. But I'm just a patient person when it comes to the quarterback competition. Some of y'all not.
It's a Minnesota thing. It is.
Yeah, it's everything else that's happening. Like, it's not just Sam Darnold winning the Super Bowl. It's Jaden Daniels going to the NFC Championship in his rookie year. It's Drake May going to the Super Bowl. It's all these other quarterbacks that are doing shit that McCarthy was drafted with, other than Michael Penix Jr. Like, Bo Nix went to a conference championship. Caleb Williams is him. I don't. Yeah. It's all these factors, and like Sam Darnold, that honestly, that's just the cherry on top. And the Vikings weren't proven wrong on the Sam Darnold thing after he won the Super Bowl. They were proven wrong on that, like when the Seahawks made the playoffs and won a game. Like the Super Bowl.
Shaq, what are you talking about? Addison.
What do you mean Minnesota hates USC players? The Vikings are always drafting USC players.
What are you talking about, bro?
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
Would they be wrong for hating USC players?
Come on. What are you saying? Like, I don't understand it. I don't understand that. But you're right, though, Brevis. It's everything that's all. Northeast. It is silly. It is silly. It is silly, man. It is silly. Purple Soda, where you been at, Purple Soda? I ain't seen you in a while, man. Yeah, I am too patient, man. The thing about it is, maybe I'm more patient with the quarterback situation with the Vikings, and I'm not patient with my kids at all. Like, I got no patience for them. Like, maybe I should change it and have more patience with my kids, and less patient with the Vikings quarterback situation.
Okay, you guys really want patience? You guys really want patience as a Viking fan? I've been waiting 50 motherfucking years for him to get back to another Super Bowl.
Damn.
I've been waiting for 26 years for a Latina to walk into my life. I don't know what's funny. That shit sucks.
Oh man, yeah. I'm just
Shaq's gonna be mad when I say that I consider Jordan Addison more of a Pitt Panther than a USC Trojan. He was better on Pitt.
Didn't he win the
He won the Biletnikoff.
He won the one at Pitt. Yeah.
Right? Yeah. So, I mean, wasn't Mekhi Blackman SC too, right?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yes.
And
okay, guys, here's the thing. One of the Vikings' greatest offensive linemen and a Hall of Famer, Ron Yeary. He blocked for O.J. Simpson at USC.
Yeah.
So you say he's an accomplice to murders?
I didn't say he was driving a Bronco. I said
that's what you just said, Tony.
I didn't say he was. I did not say he was AC. I said he helped with him on the football field.
Oh, you gotta clarify. You got
Everson Griffin went to USC, didn't he?
Yeah,
Everson Griffin is USC.
Yeah. And Cam Bynum too, right?
Cam Bynum, Dennis Johnson. We've always had.
You're wrong.
USC players.
Cam Bynum didn't get it. He went to I think Cal.
Cal.
Who's Cal?
Cal.
Yeah, right. Erie. Yeah, Shaq Erie. He was USC.
So D Woods, I do agree with you on far as the whole Daniel Jones situation. it would have been nice to bring him in just to see what he can do. But at the same time, it's like he didn't do nothing when he was there as far as learn a little bit of KLC's offense. And I
got a question
but
for people.
But as far as like who I wanted to be quarterback, like I told you before, I don't care who it is. If you can win me games and you can go to the playoffs and you can do something in the playoffs, that's all that matters to me. I don't care if it's JJ McCarthy or JJ McCarthy or Kyler Murray or Carson Wentz. Or if you got to bring somebody else in. But as long as you win games and put this team back on the map as far as going backwards in the negative direction, that's all that matters to me.
Okay.
And I'm going to be honest.
I didn't have a problem with JJ McCarthy because I just think that maybe he'll grow out of this as far as him taking unnecessary risks. But as far as his playing style, yes, I have seen it getting better as far as doing OTAs and anything like that. I've seen his playing style got better as far as his accuracy and his touch has gotten a lot better. Now, when it correlates to the actual playing time, we'll see about that.
I'm gonna say something, and this is Viking fan. These current Viking fans now. You might have heard me on my previous show, D Woods, about this. You current Viking fans, if you had seen the quarterbacks we had before, and I've mentioned it before, you would have hated Cap. You would have hated Tarkenton. You would have hated Kramer. You would not have liked Wade Wilson. You wouldn't have liked Rich Gannon. You wouldn't.
Yeah.
You just wouldn't, but it's like now this team is so desperate for a quarterback, which is kind of sad, that they scrutinize every little thing. So,
could we actually see them pull off a trade for Baker?
Why?
Well, I think they would wait till Baker's a free agent.
Why? Why would we trade for Baker, man?
Because the Panthers, because the Bucks don't want to pay him
this year.
Well,
they don't want to pay him. He signed a contract with them, and they said they far apart.
I'll take Deshaun Watson.
Here's the thing: what they'll do, if you're going to trade for him, you're going to have to sign him to a long-year deal. They're not going to do that,
man. And I will be
he's a free agent
about it too. I'm just letting y'all know that right now.
Did you just say you would take Deshaun Watson over Baker Mayfield?
I'm a big Deshaun Watson fan, man. When he was in Houston, like that was my dude, man. I wanted the Vikings to trade.
You know what? I was too till all the BS, and then he got hurt.
Yeah, I like people until they come out as rapists as well. That's usually a deal breaker for me. I'm not gonna lie.
That's the truth. But all right,
he was nice. He was nice, and he was him in Houston.
He had that skill set. He had that skill set though that was nice.
Yeah,
he was great. He was great in Houston. I don't know what happened. He stopped getting massages and he started sucking. Literally,
he started getting sucked instead of sucking.
Yeah. My inbox is closed. What the fuck, Shaq? You trying to? Let me get with Shaq. Let me just drop. I really didn't want to drop it in the comments, but here we go. There we go, Shaq. Since my inbox is messing up for you, there you go.
This is my favorite part of the draft in Pittsburgh this year. $11, you can get fucking unlimited drinks in. I was drinking so much Pepsi Zero, it was crazy.
Don't mention that name around me.
God damn, I got that motherfuckers just jumped in. There you go.
I see too much of that.
Hey. There you go, Shaq. Damn. Okay. We
I guess everybody was trying to get in.
You can't invite me without inviting them.
Hold up. Are you at Target again?
We should do that. Shaq. We should do that.
Real package deal.
Yo, you at Target?
Like, nah, fuck that shit. You let me in too.
All right, what y'all got, man? Well, you know what?
I think we overblowing this quarterback competition. At the end of the day, it's gonna make the Vikings better.
I hope so.
Because last year, we have to be honest. Last year, what we did was atrocious.
What's so funny?
You don't believe the quarterback competition is gonna make us better?
I hope so, man.
Yo, you want to hear my take?
I think you're wrong on that one. I think this whole thing. What's gonna make the team?
You got because Dre been trying to get in, but his internet is faulty. So Drake,
I'm right here. I'm right here.
now that we got a good connection for you, Drake, go ahead and say what you got to say, and we got Dale next. Hey, Dale, do they have burgers in there? They got
I'm gonna say this. When y'all was talking about Kyler Murray, immaturity, and all that, where have I been saying months? Sounds like he's a coach killer. He's a coach killer.
That's all you got,
You
Drake?
arguing with the head coaches with Mo Riff. You a coach killer. I told y'all that. Stay up.
Well, that might be a good thing for Zoe. If he a coach killer, we might get rid of KOC.
I told Zoe it's gonna blow up in his face. Hey, that's all I want to say. Y'all stay up. Kyler Murray's a coach killer. Y'all can find any other reason or try to reword it the best way you can. It is what it is. He killed coaches. That's why he always argued with them.
All right.
Hey. And it's going to be something else I predicted that's going to pop up too. Until then, Dale, Woods, everybody, I'm out.
All right.
All right, Dre.
All right, Dale, you got the floor now, Dale.
All right, yo, let me just get this off my chest, right? Because like I knew that this was coming, right? If you have two quarterbacks, you have zero. Two quarterbacks means zero. And why? It's because of lack of repetition with the starting unit. If you have lack of repetition in a limited amount of time with starting people, it's going to dilute the progress, thus the offense, right? So all of a sudden, boom, here comes this snake little motherfucker, right? And, he's sitting here. First of all, he ran from competition, right? Jacoby Brissett beat him out, right? He didn't want to fight for his job. So then he comes to the only team in the NFL, supposedly, that is going to give him the easiest pathway to start, right? So he picks the weakest target he can in the field and tries pulling the trigger. Well, he comes here and see now his hit is. Can you go get those? His problem is that he's not a team player, which is like number one, right? So boom, here it comes, right? Now all of a sudden, so the press. So he says that, well, I'm having issues because I don't have as much time as I would like with the starting offense, right? And then the next day, the head coach comes back, and a reporter asks him about that right away, right? So then he says, yeah, well, we've talked about that, which means that Kyler Murray, before he said all that in his little press conference, already had the discussion with himself and everybody in the room, right? And then he wants to put everybody on blast to, the public, not saying that, yeah, we've talked about this and it's something that I'm working through. No, this is an issue. He's trying to throw the coach under the bus and everybody else under the bus for his inadequacies, right? Which means that he's a bitch, because that's a bitch move, right? So what it is, okay, so you're trying to win over your locker room, right? But you throw people under the bus. How does that build trust? You can't possibly get a group of guys to follow you if you're going to sit there and talk shit about one of them out in public. It's not a good look, bro.
What you got to say about that, T?
I
mean, does that make sense?
You don't want me to reply to that because I've heard on this platform or other platforms that our so-called savior, J.J. McCarthy, has quit on the team, took himself out of a game because he didn't like how things were going.
When did
so
he quit?
that. But wait a minute, because I agree with what Dale was saying as far as that's not the right way of doing things. But taking yourself out of the game, is that also the right way of doing things?
When did he quit on the team though? He took himself out the game because he was hurt.
Yeah.
Was he hurt?
What
What are you talking
Was he
about,
hurt
T?
though? Was he hurt though? Because he was on the sideline getting high five.
First off, T,
After he took that shot.
He was giving high fives with his left hand.
Like he was hurt.
He was hurt.
I'm just saying.
Let me take this though, right? So he took himself off the game because he was hurt. After he got crucified for not taking himself out the game when he was hurt. So which one do you which
pick your battle, T? Pick your battle.
So I think he was hurt because he hit his hand on the helmet and he couldn't grip the ball.
But he said he took himself out of the game. He quit on his team because he got hurt. He got hurt.
He got hurt.
Come on, T. You got to come with something better than that, man.
And honestly, I'd rather him take himself out the game than force trying to throw a ball, because if he can't grip the ball, he's gonna throw interceptions.
Yep, you got. Hey, it is take yourself out the game. Tell me you can't go through. Sometimes you got to do that.
Fellas. Walk with me here, all right?
Bro, Dale eating KFC.
I got a proposition about this whole thing, all right?
Okay.
The volume that you
Good Lord.
music off of, they still don't allow that.
Holy. Look at the flags.
You gotta swipe up. Swipe up. You gotta super like that.
I did.
Let's get back to T's comments, man, because like you gotta stop making stuff up, bro. You gotta stop doing that.
Gabrielle is real. Oh, you're talking to T.
Yes. I'm not trying to have you turn out to be like Matateo, man. I hope she's real.
That's my wife.
Hey, so what is this, a dating show now? I guess so. It's Go State of Mind, the dating show.
Breath has one thing on his mind, and we know what it is.
T, well, look though, T, like I have a problem with that, bro, because it's just I don't like how people try to put that narrative against him. Like when he played hurt, y'all wanted him to not play hurt because it wasn't successful and he couldn't get the job done. And then when he took himself out the game for being honest and saying he couldn't compete anymore, and now you want to hold that against him. Like TB said, you got to pick a side and stay on it, man. Which one is it going to be?
To me, like I said, I'm saying as far as him coming into the league at 22, 23 years old, and you got an old man like Wentz playing hurt, they had to force him out of the game because he cares about winning. He cares about actually improving with his team. Yet you take yourself out because you banged your hand on the helmet.
But he can't.
How many quarterbacks? We all seen football for a long time. How many quarterbacks have we seen actually does that and stay in the game?
But he couldn't.
Baker does this shit like half the time he's been playing.
But he couldn't grip the football.
Yeah, he couldn't grip the football.
He's a quarterback. He has the football. He has the football to make the plays. Him and the center have to grip the football outside of anybody else.
Let's be fair. JJ McCarthy coming off the field last year might have been the best thing possible for the Vikings, if we're being honest.
I mean,
just put it out there.
It depends on when he came off, because you know who came in after he went off the second time.
The GOAT.
I'm just like, I just can't believe this, man. It's like you're mad at the guy for taking himself out the game for hurting his hand because he couldn't grip the football, but he's a quarterback.
Did he put himself in that kind of risk though?
Huh?
You put himself in that kind of risk.
How he threw the ball and he hit somebody hit it. Okay, you know what, T? You just said
was that okay? Was that when he threw the ball? Was that when he turned somebody over?
T,
he landed on the helmet after he threw the ball.
You just said
okay. So that case, I do retract my statement. I do retract my statement because I didn't know what you said.
Back it up. Please back it up.
Because I'm trying to figure out which of the time he got hurt, which was the time when he actually got, if he get hurt, damn near 95% of the time he take the snap. So
I need alcohol.
So I call it JJ McCarthy draft.
Hey, T, last two times. You gonna get it together, man. I'm gonna throw you an alley oop next time so you can get me back. Cause right now, if we was taking records, man, you're losing right now, brother. I'm just saying, man. It ain't looking good. It ain't looking good at all. And I'm gonna ask you one more time, T. Do you got anything else?
Well, I got plenty else, but I know when to shut up though.
Oh, okay.
I told you I was a good husband. I know when to shut the fuck up. Yeah.
I'm just you said you had all the smoke, and I'm just like, it's I don't see it.
It's light, but you see it.
I don't see it, man. I'm just waiting for you to come with some stuff so I can be like, damn, he got me. He was right. But everything you've been coming up with been like, it been subpar.
Again, what I said to you about as far as with Kyler Murray, what I said about Kyler Murray as far as him, what he said was not wrong when what he said that he needed more reps. That's what I was saying as far as like, there was no, he should have never said it. I agree with TV when he was like, he should have never said it. You just have to start doing it.
I got a solution. Here's a solution for Kyler Murray. How about Kyler just shut the fuck up and look good in the reps that he's doing?
Yeah.
Right. I agree.
Yeah. How about you go out there, whatever reps you get, you look good doing them, whether it be more or less. Look good doing them.
Yeah, I agree. Hands down, I agree 1,000%.
Bitch.
See.
And pull
bitch. Just go out there and look good. Go out there and look like the 8-year veteran that you've been hyped up to be. Go out there and look like this great fucking quarterback that we've been told you are, but with our eyes we can tell you ain't. Okay? Right there. Bottom line. End the fucking argument. Next subject.
Tiene que dejar de cuidarse while ponerse to the heart.
Joe, thank you so much. Richard, let me ask you the final play. Take me through it.
Meanwhile, the best corner in the game. When you try me with a sorry receiver like Crabtree, that's the result. Don't you ever talk about me.
Who was talking about you?
Crabtree, don't you help me on my bet. Or I'm going to set it for you real quick. LOB.
All right, and Joe, back over to you.
All right, well, we saw.
That's for you, T. Mediocre at best.
The petty one strikes again.
I told you I'm petty. I told you.
You got a penguin. No, put the penguin exhibit back up. That was awesome.
I told you I'm petty. I'm petty. Can I be
Aaron Andrews?
What up, so? How you doing, so? So what's good? So I told you I was gonna be on one this Saturday. I told you earlier. Didn't I tell you that Friday? I said I'm gonna be on some bullshit. Be on some bullshit.
You right on that. You talking some bullshit. It is definitely some bullshit.
I see, man. Y'all gotta leave my boy T alone, man.
Okay, so let's just here's the deal. I'm gonna be vocal about this shit. I don't give a fuck if you the president of the fucking Kyler Murray Nuthuggers Club. I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna talk real shit. Y'all gotta come up to us with some fucking facts that are positive about goddamn Kyler Murray. Because everything we've seen with our eyes, he sucks. He sucks.
I wasn't trying to go there.
No. You the motherfucker that started this shit in the first place with your kind of fucking Kyler Murray dick sucking motherfucker. So you put a motherfucker on your show last week. The only reason he likes Kyler Murray is because he liked to play him in Madden.
That's it.
Bro, I trust him, bro.
He did say
I
that.
say this.
Your man said that. Your man said that.
When he said the Madden thing, I was just kind of like,
you put him on there.
I didn't know.
I was like, damn, I can't defend this.
What the fuck?
You had him on there. So guess what? Your credibility went down the hill real quick.
It was done.
I was gonna come in and defend him, and then he said, "I like playing with him mad," and I was like, "All right, I can't."
Hey, B,
it's pretty much the same thing. It's pretty much the same thing, though. What did you can say the same thing about Sam Darnold when he was on the Panthers and when he was on the Jets. He didn't show nobody that he could win a Super Bowl. All it takes is the right circumstances and then you never know what happens. Right now,
but Shaq, when you ask Darnold who he gives the credit to, he actually gives it to Shanahan because he sat that year.
Shaq, do me a favor, Shaq. Ask Zoe what I said about Sam Darnold the moment we signed him. Please.
What did you say? I forgot.
What did you say?
Ask Zoe.
What did you say?
Sam Darnold's gonna be really fucking good. Watch.
I don't remember that.
Oh, you must have been watching my show. Right now.
You did say that shit though.
I did say that shit.
Yeah, you said that shit early.
Early.
Yeah. You did say that shit though.
Hey, T, my bad, T, man. My bad, man. I've been
handed because, like I said, because you ain't telling me nothing I don't know. Because my thing is like, okay, because like I told you earlier, you gotta wait and see what Kyler Murray can do as far as in the regular season game.
I am, but I'm telling you though,
I
T,
do have faith.
You have been hitting me all week. You have been telling me all week you was coming with the business. So I was like, okay.
Because the little video that you was sending me was bullshit. That's why. But the little video that you tried to throw me in my little inbox was some bullshit. That's why.
I sent the videos to everybody else too. T got them.
I'm pretty sure everybody else is too.
So here's the thing: we're all waiting for Kyler. A lot of people think Kyler's going to be vastly different with the Vikings because supposedly he's in a better offense.
Definitely,
ain't never been a top 10 offense, but it's better. So, what if he gets up here and he's doing the shit that he was doing in Arizona, fucking up?
Then if that's the case, if he's doing that, put JJ in and see what JJ can do. And if JJ can't do it, put Carson Wentz in.
No, I want to hear many of you motherfuckers, if he flops, I want to hear you motherfuckers get up here and say, I was wrong.
Oh, I'll say that. I'll be the first to say it when he flops.
T, you gonna say that, T?
Yeah, I'll be the first one.
When we lose in the NFC Championship game because of Kyler Murray, I'll admit to you, TB, that Kyler Murray was not who I thought he was.
We ain't.
But here's the thing, though, that also goes reverse as well because TB, are you gonna be man enough to admit that you were wrong about Kyler Murray?
Yeah, of course.
I would.
Yeah, I would. Why wouldn't I?
Now, y'all gonna admit that y'all was wrong about Kyler Murray and wrong about JJ?
See, here's the deal with me. I ain't one of them niggas to say one thing and do the exact opposite. If a motherfucker's good, I will come out and say he is good. I will come out and say he is good. I'll have to do that with KLC if he actually wins the Super Bowl. You know how that's gonna fucking kill me because I can't stand it.
That's a far fetch from that. That's too far down the line.
O'Connell wins the Super Bowl. Do you know how much crow I'm gonna have to fucking eat?
Everybody on this panel is gonna say Kevin O'Connell is my tall and handsome head coach.
No, you can say that. I'm just gonna say he won a Super Bowl.
I'll take it.
I already know. So I'm like, it's just one Super Bowl. He ain't win two.
Yeah, but what has Kevin O'Connell done in the past week since he won that Super Bowl?
I mean, yeah, I could. You know what? He could win, and I could move the goalpost and say, "Yeah, win another."
Yeah, that's exactly what's gonna happen.
I could do that, but no. Okay, if Kyler Murray has a good year, I will say, okay, maybe I was wrong. If they win a playoff game, maybe I'll say they was wrong. But for me,
if I actually start 5-1, what's your response to? Going into the bye, 5-1, going into the bye.
No, he's got to go the whole season.
Yeah,
what I'm saying, as a start, would you say, okay, you're on the right track, you're showing good, going into the bye, then you're gonna have to sit his ass down for another year.
And I will say the same thing for Kyler that I said about Sam Darnold. So far, so good. He's got to keep it up. Because we've all seen Kyler Murray falter at the end of the year. He's got to.
Okay. So TB, let me ask you this question because something literally popped in my head. Okay. You brought up the Sam Darnold success, right?
Yeah.
What if Kyler has similar to that, and as far as to say, okay, you know what, Darnold has success here, Murray has success here. Why come JJ can't have success here? If they all under the same guy, How come JJ can't have success here?
Well, put it this way: if Kyler Murray's having success, that means JJ's not on the field. Okay, so guess what? You've got once again. Now I'm gonna shoot your theory right in the ass. Once again, it's another veteran quarterback. It is not somebody that he had to take the time to groom to turn into an NFL caliber quarterback. It's an already established quarterback. So basically, KOC don't have to do shit because KOC don't know shit. So he doesn't have to expose himself as being the fraud of a quarterback developer that he is. Does that answer your question?
I mean, that's perfectly fine to me. As long as he's winning games, I don't care who quarterback is. We could bring Tom Brady back at 56 years old.
Okay, so I'll just put this out there. Since you said that, Shaq, if it's Brosmer and he's winning, we're going to lose our collective fucking minds.
I mean, if he's winning games, you can't be mad at it. If we're winning games 10-0,
yeah, he beat the Lions.
Be mad at it.
I mean, I'll take a W.
No matter what the circumstance, no matter what the he's still winning games. So.
I'll take a W any day, but in what alternative fucking universe are we in that fucking we're winning with Max Brosmer?
Yeah, we did it against Detroit. He had to sweep Detroit.
He almost beat the Seahawks.
When?
Maybe, but not in real life.
Before he threw the pick six, we had a chance to win.
Oh, you mean when Kevin O'Connell should have kicked the field goal?
Right.
But you got to put the ball in your best player's hands. And he did that.
And I've won 2 Super Bowls.
If you're going to put the ball in the best player's hands, you let Riker kick the damn field goal.
I've won 2 Super Bowls in my Vikings franchise on Madden with JJ McCarthy, so they should go with him.
On Madden?
Yeah.
Was it all Madden? I'm going to play some Madden today, to tell you the truth.
Hey.
You said you played with who?
I'm gonna play some Madden today. I ain't played in a minute.
Hey, Wood.
Yes.
Hey, did that man really say something about Madden?
Yeah,
he did. Yeah. You didn't hear that?
He said the reason why he liked Kyler Murray is because he played with him on Madden.
Yeah.
That's what he said. You should have kicked his ass off the stream for saying that shit.
Remember the reason I went off on him is because he got on my case because I said I had a Walter Payton jersey.
So you didn't hear him say that shit?
Oh, I was wondering why y'all was going about that.
I heard you when you said it.
Yeah, he said that shit.
He said that, dude.
Shit about playing with Kyler Murray.
And then he made a complete ass of himself when he's a Viking fan and he's never heard of the Purple People Eaters.
Purple People Eaters, yeah,
He's never heard of them?
He's never heard of the Purple People Eaters.
How old is he?
That's the reason why people went off on him.
It doesn't matter. If you're a Viking fan, that's usually the first ones you learn as a Purple People Eaters.
That was wow. I didn't hear that part.
Yeah, that's the great.
Yeah.
I ain't learned about the Purple People until I was like 12.
Okay, he's 24.
I thought
he's
24.
I mean,
you're a Vikings fan, yeah.
So that's your boy. That's your boy, man.
Yeah, that's your boy.
Yeah, my boy, bro. He's from the chat, bro.
No, he's your boy. You put him on there. So
Claim your homies, though. Claim your homies.
Am I not your boy, Zoe? Am I not your boy?
So
you my guy.
Zoe not trying to claim his homies.
Bro, he came from the chat.
I came from the chat. I thought I was your boy.
Hey, so, I said T say crazy shit all the time, but that's my boy. I'm gonna claim him. It's my boy.
Yeah,
I didn't even know that man. I don't even talk to that man.
You gotta pull your text messages, though. You gotta pull your text messages. You gotta make sure you don't know this man.
That's my guy, man. He's from the chat, man. That's family, man. That's my guy.
He was. He moved the goalpost again. He knows who he is.
Check his DM.
I thought
He
it
ain't
was something
him.
special. I told all my white friends I got a friend group of brothers.
The crazy part is Woods and TB. When he first came on my show, y'all was on there with me when he first came on.
That was the first time? That time he
came on? His name was K1.
Yeah. You're right.
Yeah.
And I called him out for that shit. Yeah.
Yeah, but see, y'all was right there too.
So what you
Yeah,
saying is
we're the ones that got into it with them too.
that was you saying. So you said we all met him at the same time. So
We all met him at the same time.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
That's all our boy there. That's all our boy, man. All right.
I'm not claiming. I'm not claiming that.
I ain't claiming him. I don't know. I just came on and TV was talking about Walt Payton.
He's probably
do
a
my boy
nice
like
guy,
that, man.
He's probably a nice guy.
Yeah, he's a nice guy. He's
Yeah,
a
I'm
nice
sure
guy.
Jeffrey Dahmer was too. That don't mean I want to hang around with him.
But
Hey,
Zoe,
don't do that, my man, dog.
we're boys though, right, Zoe? We're boys though.
Oh man.
Yeah, B, you my guy.
Let's go.
Oh man, that's your boy though. So that motherfucker said I like Kyler Murray. I'll play with him on Madden.
He played with him
That
on
was
Madden.
crazy if you said that shit, dog.
Well, no, and then he also made the comment that he liked Kyler because remember when Kyler had that play that he extended for like 13 seconds?
I did hear that.
He liked him for that too.
Oh, but when I go for 13 seconds, it's a fucking problem. But Kyler Murray's going for 13 seconds and it's cool.
Different situation.
Different situation.
Different situation.
Yeah.
Yeah, the
Might-
short
you
things
might
going
need to
13
peel, my baby.
seconds is cool for the Vikings.
Well, Zoe, if that's the case, though, you really gotta screen motherfuckers. You gotta screen motherfuckers if you're gonna be doing that, Zoe.
Real man, if they're gonna be on your show saying shit like that, man.
Yeah.
That shit, wow.
You're like, who man is this? I know Zoe.
You said that, like,
That
okay.
was crazy.
I mean, we got to be fair. Zoe didn't know who Ted McMillan was like a week ago.
Yeah.
Yeah. Y'all gonna leave Zoe alone. He don't got time to know all these football players.
Oh, who's Ted
Ted
McMillan?
McMillan.
What about him?
What team he play for?
McMillan?
Yeah.
He went out.
Y'all ain't shit.
I didn't mean for the body bag to get zipped up like that. That was just.
He went to go check. He gonna come back and give you all his stats. Watch. He's looking to play
Oh, yeah, he was offensive rookie of the year.
Oh man, so something else, man. It's hilarious, dog.
I lost connection. I lost connection.
So now can you tell us who Ted McMillan is and who you play for?
You say who?
Tedero McMillan.
You said Tedero?
Yeah, that's the full name.
That's a full name.
Oh, that's the rookie from Carolina. The Mexican, right? Or some shit?
Yeah. There you go.
Throw somebody else out there. I know who people is. Throw somebody else out there.
Jalen Coker.
Who?
Jalen Coker.
He play for,
Yeah.
Don't he play for the Commanders?
No.
Nah, he's still on the Panthers.
He's
No.
on the too.
Yeah, the
Undrafted
Panthers.
free agent that just got the bag. Well, yesterday he got a
Jalen Coker.
Yeah, he got
was one of
paid,
the
yeah.
original. He
For
was one
who?
of the
Who paid
original
him?
Brev Elite calls back in the day.
huh?
Who paid him?
The Carolina.
Carolina did.
He's like the number 2.
Yeah, he was dope last year.
Yeah. Well, he was dope. He was dope when he came back.
Yeah, he was
I knew
dope,
he
bro.
won them teams out there on division.
Yeah, man. Hey, so do we got the quarterback talk out? Are we done with the quarterback talk, man? Because
I hope
I
so,
got
bro.
another hour for the.
I've been done with
hope so.
I've been doing
Yeah.
it.
Done with it
I'm done with
tomorrow.
I'm gonna ask the question one more time. T, do you have anything else, brother?
No, you good, bro.
Wait. There you go. There you go, man. All right, T. I'm done. I'm done with the quarterback position. All right, look. So
Thank you.
let's talk about the front office, man. Y'all been hearing about the front office? Guys coming, guys going. TB's boy Grigson still got a job, which I'm not mad at.
Whoa, how's he my boy?
That's your boy.
Hey, he got a job, but he ain't got no power though.
No, he's he's probably got 1 foot out the door.
Yeah, he got 1 foot out.
Yeah, they're going to make wholesale changes from what I'm hearing. Even my guy is worried. So that there's going to be many more changes in the front office. So,
he's the Mike Penn of our front office.
I don't know, man. I'm not too bothered by Grigson no more. I never really was, but it is what it is. Like
my whole thing with Grigson is like, what did he exactly do?
He got Andrew Luck killed.
Well, that's what he did in Indy. What did he do when he was here?
Hey,
We don't know.
They said him and Nolan were together in Seattle.
Was Grigson in Seattle? Was Grigson in Seattle at one time?
Yeah.
I don't think Grigson.
Really?
I don't think Grigson was in Seattle.
Yeah, look it up, somebody.
I'll look it up right now.
You said
so. If anything, he's probably he's keeping him around out of like a friendship thing.
Grigson was in Seattle in like 2018 as
that's the year.
I think an analyst or assistant, senior football something.
Oh, okay.
So they did cross paths. Cross paths. Okay.
Basically, what they've got him, he's got a new position now, as far away from decision making as possible.
Right. They took that power away from him. He has no say in anything what's going on with the team. So.
Right.
I mean, I'm cool with that. I'm not mad at that. I mean, I don't know what his role was in the first place, but I mean, if they feel like
you know what, D Woods, that's the funny part. We had all those people in the front office. We don't exactly know what the hell they were doing the last 4 years, the last 2 3 years.
A paycheck.
That's basically it.
Paycheck.
Yeah, that's basically it.
I mean,
I gotta jump out of here, y'all. I'll talk to you.
All right, Brad.
All right, bro.
You got a day, bro.
Yeah, I'm just not really like I'm not really too attached to like, all right, what's going on with Grigson or whatever. Like just like Tony said, like we really don't know who was doing what or whatever. But I am like excited about the other shakeups with the names that Teasley brought in with getting old boy from I can't pronounce his name right now, but getting old boy from Seattle and the other analyst from Cleveland. Like that's cool. That just lets me know like they're actually like trying to shake up this front office and go into a whole other direction. And
that Cleveland guy is from Minnesota.
He was a Viking too.
He grew up here and everything, so that's why they brought him back. He's a Minnesota guy.
Okay, that's what's up. How you feel about that, Shaq?
My bad. About what? My phone was ringing.
Oh, okay. How you feel about the front office shakeup?
We needed it because at the end of the day, I don't know if we did a shakeup when we fired Spillman or hired Kwesi. So, I remember that first year when we had Kwesi, a lot of rumors were saying that we still had scouts from the Spillman era, and everybody remembers how that first draft class went. So, honestly, since we hired Teasley, he needs to bring in his guys, and then we know not much of the roster is going to be changed this year, but throughout the season and heading into the all season, we should slowly start seeing how Teasley wants to change this offense and defense to fit his idea of what the Vikings should be.
I like that.
That's a good one. Yeah, he's got to have that complete and total control.
What you got, T?
Do it his way.
What you got, T? Waiting on you, bro. Pass it to you next.
Oh, I'm great. I think this is one of the best moves they've done in a long time as far as the front office wise. Is that they can actually rely on somebody that can make decisions. We all said he's a football guy, and he's going to be looking at from the players, offensive. He's going to be looking at everything basically from top to bottom and clear health.
True. That's true. I can see more changes coming down the pipeline. Like I think more changes we're going to see on the scouting end, because some of those guys that got let go or contract got expired, some of them were like ahead of the like scouting situation. So I can see like some of the area scouts getting changed and shit like that going forward too. It's like to me, it's like a breath of fresh air. And just like what Shaq said, like we didn't really see this much movement when Kwesi came and got the job, but now we're seeing it within 9 days since TZ has gotten hired. That's what I'm saying. Like, for me saying this shit earlier, like everybody on notice at this point. You get what I'm saying? Like, shit, the water boy even don't notice. We can't get that shit in at the right time. You know, like
it could be. I mean, it's going to happen all through the year, but little by little, people will be being reassigned or actually being let go.
I mean, he's already like what D was saying earlier. He's already fired the scouting team already, and he's already bringing people in, and he's already made 2 hires already. So,
and I think the scouting team was what was going to go first. I kind of predicted they would go first because that's where they needed to make the most changes.
Yeah, they need the most help there. Like when you have 4 drafts, I mean, I'm not going to say the 4 drafts. We had a couple of drafts with Rick Spielman that was just piss poor too. With guys,
his last few were really bad. His last few.
So we got to really actually go back to a lot of other drafts. So it's like, hey, you know, at the end of the day, man, sometimes you got to have change, man. You got to have change in the organization. I mean, that's all what we want. I mean, we want change. We want this team to win. And the shit that they was doing before for the past 28 years, it ain't been working. They got something different now.
So here's the thing. Here's the bottom line. This has to be, we've been told Teasley has control of the 53-man roster.
Right.
Teasley needs complete and total control. We've been told Teasley has a direct line to Mark Wilf. So does Kevin O'Connell. That's the part I don't understand. Kevin O'Connell should report to Teasley.
I think, okay, this is how I see it with that though, Tony. I think the reason why that's the dynamic now in the structure now is because KOC was already here, right? So I feel like whatever happens this season, let's say Kevin O'Connell has a piss poor season. I think if they hire a new coach, the new coach will fall under Teasley. But since Kevin O'Connell was already an incumbent coach already here, I think the Will kind of wanted to give him a little bit of say so. You know, like, all right, cool. Since you're already here, we're gonna have y'all work together. But I don't see that being the dynamic going forward.
Know what? I'm gonna bring this up too. With you saying that. That tells me that Mark Wilf, being an absentee owner, still doesn't know what's going on in that building.
I would have
no idea.
Yeah, I would have just told Kevin O'Connell, like, look, man, you're gonna report directly to the GM now. That's what we hired the GM for. But if you look at what Teasley did, he got another guy from Seattle, Kirshner or whatever his name. I'm not sure to pronounce his name.
Yeah, Kirshner. Yeah, I'm looking at it right now. Kirshner.
He's the second in command right now, right? He's the second in command with the front office. So he reports directly to Teasley. That move raises an eyebrow for me because that can put a buffer zone between Kevin O'Connell and Teasley. You get what I'm saying? Now you got different guys. So, yeah,
I think personally, I'm going to be honest with you. We're going to have new coaches
next
year, maybe 2 years from now. But B-Flow's not even safe either.
I think B-Flow going
no,
too.
He's not safe either.
So the thing with B-Flow, if he gets fired not as an assistant coach within his first year after he signed that 3-year extension, how would that look in court with his current lawsuit?
Not against everyone.
It's not going to look good, but they might bring the circumstances into it.
Because the thing about it is like he never put Minnesota in that lawsuit, right? Because basically he's currently employed. But if they get rid of him and they fire him, wouldn't the defense say, "Hey, they fired you too. Why you ain't suing them now?"
I think B-Flow would have been a front runner should it go belly up with KOC to get the gig, but because of what happened in the offseason and what he did to Kwesi, that changed everything. And how the draft was basically, it was B-Flow's draft.
And I feel like Teasley wants his own guys eventually. Like he like what Zoe said. Zoe did a whole video breakdown about Teasley getting the defensive coordinator from Seattle. I can see that shit happening because if you're gonna get fired for not doing the job the right way, and this is something that Kwesi didn't understand. If you're gonna get fired by not getting the job the right way, you want to get fired with your guys, and that's why Kwesi made the ultimate mistake. As soon as they said no to Harbaugh, he shouldn't have said, "Fuck it, I don't want the job." Then, if you ain't gonna let me hire who the fuck I want the job. That's what he should have said. He should have just, well, if I can't get Harbaugh, let me pick somebody else. He let the fucking Wilkes pick Kevin O'Connell because of X, Y, and Z, and now look what happened. That man backdoored him. So
Oh,
I
yeah.
don't. Go ahead, Zo.
Oh, yeah. Hey, man, I told D Woods this shit the other day. I don't know if it's a big deal or not, but don't y'all find it kind of weird? The Vikings always hire somebody after they win the championship. We get KOC. We get Teasley. We get JJ McCarthy after the championship. Y'all y'all don't think that kind of weird?
That's the Wilfs.
Nah, they want winning pedigree.
That's the Wilfs.
But you got to create your own winning pedigree, though.
I'm saying that don't mean you gonna win, though.
No, it doesn't. It doesn't. Case in point, look at Matt Patricia.
He was ass as a coach. He was terrible as a coach.
I mean, that shit was kind of weird for me, though.
He good now. He had Ohio State when they defense. He's straight now.
But
over there.
I think he's just not a good offensive coach. He a better defensive coach.
He was
For some reason, he was.
Yeah, it was.
I think in New England, Detroit, he was an offensive coach.
Yeah, because they was trying new shit out.
Just trying new shit out.
There's something trying new shit. What the fuck are y'all doing?
AT.
Yo.
Hey, what's up with that disco light?
Hey, yeah.
What is that, though?
Hey.
That's like a plasma light, I think.
Hey, Zo. That's the kind of shit he be doing when his old lady friend be coming over there.
Yeah, he a freaky guy, man.
Hey, yo, y'all wild.
That's a freaky guy, dog.
Hey, Zoli. Hey, start my boy out, man. Leave him alone, man. He can't with this stuff, right? Fuck, man.
I just want to know what is it, though. Like,
hey, tell him, T, ain't none of your business. Grown folks conversation over here.
Nah, it ain't no. It's just like a little. It's just like a little like funhouse light. That's all it is.
You know what, T? I like it. That's what's up. That's your thing, man.
I got two of them. Actually. I got one on the other side and one right behind me. So.
So you.
I'm pretty sure you got more than that.
I mean, I would show you some more stuff, but I can't do it on YouTube. So.
Nah, we cool.
Yeah, wow.
We good, man. We good, man. We good. Damn, Zo, we talk about front office and shit, man. You worried about disco lights and shit.
You just came out of nowhere.
I'm like, what the fuck is that? That bitch is changing colors and dancing.
Hey, let's keep it moving, y'all. Anybody else got more they want to talk about the front office real quick?
I mean, they actually, like I said, from what we're seeing, they're moving in the right direction with front office. So.
Okay.
Also, I think they hired 2 former players to be some type of coaches for this offseason.
Yep.
Tristan Jackson and I forgot the other boy.
Bobby McCain.
Wasn't he just on the damn team?
Yeah, he was.
Yeah, he was. They're part of the coaching program.
They're part of the coaching program.
They're part of the coaching program.
Hey, man, he said, "Shit, I can't make it as a player. I'm gonna go ahead and coach this motherfucker." Shit, man. Good.
Like he was supposed to be wide receiver 3 for a couple years now.
Well, you know what? That's what they told Kevin O'Connell. You suck as a quarterback. You might be better as a coach.
Shit, that's what they told Sean Mannion.
That was funny when he told him that.
Yeah, I mean, come on.
That was the fuck Hitman needs to do.
Yeah, man. I don't want Hitman back.
Here's the thing. Hitman might have came back if Rob B was still in charge of shit. He ain't coming back with Teasley.
Hey, T, man. This is what Norfolk said right now, man. He said,
I see that bullshit. Yeah, I got a mic. That shit works here. That shit works fine. I can hear me personally. So I don't know what the hell.
I think it's his connection.
Did you have a mic last week?
Yeah. He said,
that's what I'm saying. That's because D Wood sent me a link for that shit here. Like I said, my mic was fine.
Get off my boy.
It's not his mic. I think it's his connection. His connection going in and out, so it causes the mic to skip.
And then Bob Sweet said, "Yeah, that mic sucks." Like, damn. Get on my boy, man. Y'all leave him alone, man. Shit.
Hey man, this is the same mic that D Wood recommended.
It's gonna sound like that.
That's the same Mike D Woods recommended.
Oh man, my bad.
It's like that bitch 20 feet away from you.
And I got this motherfucker right here.
Oh, you got that bitch on your
y'all
neck and
wild,
it sound like
man.
that?
Y'all wild, man. Y'all wild. Leave my boy
You
alone.
might need to put that bitch right here,
I don't
man.
know if y'all hear me better now.
No. Say something.
Is that bitch even connected?
It's connected. But if it wasn't connected, you wouldn't have to hear me.
Hey T, you gonna have to get one of them trucker ones, dog. The ones that go over your they got the motherfucking little microphone right here and shit. You gonna have to get one of those joints, man.
He sounded better
You need to-
last week though.
Yeah, he did sound good last week, man.
You need to send me the camera you use, D Wood. I remember you said it before, but I forgot it.
All right, I'll send it to you.
You got open your inbox though. I can't DM you though.
I don't know why my inbox open for you though.
Can you hear me now? Is that a little bit better?
He got his shit on private.
Man,
Yeah, I think D Wood shit on private. It said you cannot message this guy. Pretty much. He had to send you a message.
Hey, it was on X or what?
It was on X. I'll show you right now.
Hey, my bad, Shaq. Let me you probably don't follow me on there, man. Let me see.
I do follow you.
I don't know.
He trying to make an excuse, Shaq.
Hey, my shit probably is on private, man. What's your screen name, Shaq?
What is that shit? So X done banned my last one, so I got to go to my secondary account. It's JERZ Prince Kicks.
JERZ Prince.
You should see my name pop up with some pictures of my feet with some Jordans on.
Question: do you guys remember Aldon Smith, the linebacker with the Niners?
Yeah.
He passed away.
Oh, for real?
Really?
What was it?
Today?
It looks like today.
Damn.
I know he has some mental issues.
Yeah, he had some.
The NFL announced it that he passed away.
Aldon Smith. Yeah, he was a dog back in this day, though.
He was a dog. Yes, he was. Wow.
There we go. I just sent you up.
I'm about to look it up and make sure, but yeah.
Wow. Damn, that's terrible, man.
Okay, I sent this. Damn, RP to Aldon Smith. He was actually pretty good.
He was damn good.
And he was one of the best pass rushers when he was playing. It's just that off the field issue.
He was on that defense with what's his name?
Patrick Willis.
Patrick Willis.
And Navarro Bowman. They had some
Bowman.
Y'all see what's name? Henry Ruggs got denied parole?
He should.
Yeah, he did. He got denied. Yep, he did. Yeah, I did see that.
He killed somebody. Should be denied, man. For real. All right, so I talked about this on Zoe's show, but I had to do my deep dive, man, and get into it. Jauan Jennings, man, I don't think he might not fit the Vikings too much, man. I think he's too low. I don't think he's gonna be a good wide receiver 3 for us.
So why do you feel like he's gonna be a good wide receiver 3?
Because if you look at the way Kevin O'Connell does wide receivers 3s, they do about 20 yards and out, clear out routes, digs, shit like that, right? That's like past the line of scrimmage or whatever, right? And he needs the speed to actually be a threat for that. So if he doesn't have the speed on the outside, I really feel like the opposing defense might not respect it, and they just gonna be like, whatever, we just not gonna fuck with it. So I just really feel like he can't be the wide receiver 3 that we're accustomed to. So that means he's gonna have to eat into Addison's, production or whatever just to get on the field. And everybody wants to talk about the blocking ability like that. Like, that's cool. But I just feel like if you got him for the blocking and he can't really be the wide receiver 3 that we're accustomed to, then you're just basically telegraphing to the defense of every time we run in the ball if he's going to be on the field. So
that's where I think what's the name? I think Dylan Bell makes the team.
Yeah, me
and
too.
It's probably the number 3.
So see, I actually broke it down and I looked at it. Let me bring my PFF account up real quick. And no, guys, I don't say PFF is the end all be all. I keep telling y'all I use it for stats and shit like that and counts, so I can have a better explanation of when I'm doing stuff, right? So we gonna look at Jalen Naylor, right? All right. Damn, the NFL got too many damn Jalens, man. Real. All right, Jalen Naylor. All right, let me bring it up. Dang, where is he at? Is it spelled different? Hold on, y'all. Let me bring this up. Make sure I get spell his name right. Damn, Zoe popped out of there, and I'm gonna break it down to y'all on why I feel like that real quick. Just let me get this up. So you think? Oh, is that spelled that way? There we go. I was giving it the wrong spelling. All right, there we go. Jalen Naylor. All right, y'all. Let me share the screen real quick. All right, bring this up. Jalen Naylor, share. All right, let me get these up out of here real quick so we can see it a little bit more. And this is what I'm talking about, though, right? So everything I'm talking about is going to be the perspective of Jalen Naylor from what he did last season. So if you go right here and you go to the premium stats, right, everything will show up for the premium snaps, right? So you're going to see snaps by position, whatever. You can go there. So you can see throughout the whole year how many times he played in the slot, how many times he played wide, right? You can go in there and see that. But then if you go back, this is what I wanted to look at and explain it to y'all a little bit more. Receiving depth. So what I'm saying is Jalen Naylor basically caught the ball a little further from the line of scrimmage as a wide receiver 3, right? So when you go about it, you see the depth, 20 plus yards, medium, 10 to 19, short, 0 to 9, and then passes behind the line of scrimmage, right? So when you actually go down and you look right here, you can see basically the receiving yards, right? Okay, so
yeah,
you can see the receiving yards, right? So last year he had about 159 yards plus 20 yards. In the medium routes, there was about 225, and then the short routes was about 51, and then behind the line of scrimmage was only one play, about 9, right? So can y'all see that or y'all not seeing that?
Right now, I always see a summary. The summary bar.
Let me see. The wrong tab came up. There we go.
There we go.
There we go. Right. My bad. Y'all didn't tell. I'm just looking at the screen. Right. So look, you see right here where it says the actual depth pass of 20 of deep, medium, whatever. Right. So you see how many receptions he had that was deep. 5 for deep, 13, 10, and whatever, right? Y'all can see that. So, and then it breaks down to like, we don't need to get into the grades and shit like that, right? So that's Jalen Naylor. So what we want to do now is we want to go look at Jauan Jennings. All right. And this is what I feel PFF is actually good at, shit like this. Like, it ain't got to be the fucking grades and shit. Like, it can be the other stuff.
And that's crazy. We did use Jalen Naylor mostly as a deep threat.
Yep, mostly as a deep threat.
Yeah, he was.
All right, look. So now I'm going to share this tab. Boom. There's Jauan Jennings up there, right? So there we go. Now, look at the yardage, right? Now, for depth, he only had 4 receptions for about 110 yards that were passes over 20 plus yards, right? Now we got the medium range of 10 to 19. He had 357 yards for the medium routes. And then here we got a jump in the short routes where he had the yardage of 240. Now look at the receptions, right? That's 4 receptions deep, 20 receptions medium, and then 32 receptions short. Yeah, okay, go back in your room. Yeah, so what I'm saying is the wide receiver 3 position, just like Shaq said, we use Jalen Naylor as more of a deep threat, but that's not what Jauan Jennings is. You get what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
I agree with you saying. I think that Jauan is more of a possession receiver more than a deep threat receiver.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is, though, he doesn't have the speed to be what we would normally have for our wide receiver 3. He normally catches a lot of short to medium passes, not medium to deep. So what I'm saying is we're looking at his stats and his production from the Niners. He might not have that same production here because he can't get that separation and get, what Jalen Naylor was doing for us last year.
But you gotta put in perspective is that with Addison and Naylor last year, they were both our deep threat guys. You had Jefferson was coming over the middle most of the time, but it was just like Addison and Naylor was our both deep threat guys.
But though T, that's what I'm saying. In order for him to be effective on this team, he's going to have to eat into the route share of Addison and Jefferson.
Okay.
We can't have that.
Unless O'Connell decides to do more short stuff.
Thank you, Shaq.
I won't believe that when I see it.
So
I'm just saying, I ain't saying he's gonna do it. I'm just saying that's what he's gonna need to do.
I mean, with O'Connell, it's like he is stuck on his playbook. His playbook can do no wrong. So for him to have a wide receiver who's not a deep threat at all, he is a possession receiver.
He's a possession receiver, and that's what I'm saying.
Like, that either tells me either he is going to adjust his playbook, or wishful thinking on his part that he will get him to adapt to his playbook. Because
so we can look at look at Addison. Let's look at Addison missed more games. Let's look at Jefferson real quick, because I'm just telling you, like, I think we need to tailor those expectations for Jauan Jennings because he might not be able to be that wide receiver 3 that we think he is.
That's why I think they keep Dylan Bell.
Yep. Or I might be saying Ty Felton might be the one that be the wide receiver 3, tell you the truth, because he's one of the fastest receivers on the team.
Who's right now the fastest receiver on the team right now?
Ty Felton.
Yeah.
All right, so look at this one. So here's Justin Jefferson, right? Justin Jefferson, here's his thing right there. So he only had 5 receptions of 20 yards or more. Then
you got it on the route for me.
Yeah, and then the medium receptions, he had 48.
D-Wood's raise it a little.
I'm on the wrong
tag.
You
gotta ramp up.
There we go. I was on the wrong tag. Y'all gotta keep
I told you it was on the summary.
Yeah, because every time I click it, it just gives me I gotta keep sharing that what's the name? That tab. So here it is right here, y'all. You got 20 plus receptions, 20 plus yards, right? He had about 5 targets, and then the medium, 29 targets, the short, 30 targets, and behind the line of scrimmage, well, that's reception, sorry. Behind the line of scrimmage was about 20, right? So the one thing we got to look at this, though, also is look at the targets, though. So he was targeted of 20 plus yards 22 times, and he only had 5 receptions out of that 22. That ain't good at all. And look at the drop. And look at the drop rate. Look at the drop rate, right? And this is why I be telling y'all, the PFF shit, this is where, it gets to the nitty gritty. Because look, that's where a majority of his drops came from was catches over 20 yards. That's something we got to have a conversation about. So just like I said before, for Jauan Jennings to be a successful wide receiver in his offense, he's going to have to eat into Jefferson's fucking rock share. He's gonna have to, and we can look at Addison, and we have to look at Addison too. Let's look at Attaboy. Let's look at Addison. And
that's cool because we honestly got to stop targeting Jefferson so much because at this point, that's looking like running back stats right there. How many receptions he getting?
What up, Dale?
Hey,
You in
sorry,
here now?
y'all.
What's good, man?
Y'all breaking down the wide receiver room?
Yeah, I'm just talking. I'm just using PFF real quick to look at the average depth share for receivers, because what I'm saying is for a wide receiver 3 on his offense, that's a guy that does the majority of the clear outs and digs and shit like that. So we are projecting Jauan Jennings to take over for that role, and I don't think he has the speed to actually do that. And if you look at the way he catches the football, he catches more short to medium passes, and for him to be effective on his team, he's going to have to eat into the share from Addison and Jefferson.
Yo, do me a favor. Look up the top 10 offenses and see how many pass attempts that they have throughout the season.
I don't know,
because that's what we want, right? Top 10 offense, right?
I hope so.
Yeah.
So like, let's look at how many times they're passing. You know what I'm saying? And then figure out how many targets these motherfuckers need in order to be effective. You know?
True. That is a better way. Good now, I don't know how to get to it. We probably have to do it.
If that makes sense, you know?
Yeah. Okay. So let me share this screen right here too. So here are the Vikings. Here's the Vikings offense right here. Overall team grades. That's a grade. Offense of 26. So let's get to their stat. Where are the stats at? Is it breakdown in premium stats over here too? I don't
You got first and special teams?
Huh?
I didn't even know it was first and special teams.
I mean, when your kicker don't miss, that puts you up there.
Yeah.
I don't see.
Well, Price was going off last year, man.
He was.
Price, we got a gem in Price, man.
The only thing I didn't like about special teams was our coverage team.
All right, there we go. There's the teams right there. So offense. All right.
Hey, D Wood, while you looking that up, hey, I think Claiborne gonna be the kicker returner.
Yeah, he is.
Over Price?
Yeah. He is. Price might not even make the team.
Okay, see, it's just giving me snap counts and grades. I don't need the grades.
Okay, so here's the deal. You were asking about that, Dell. So I'll roughly say this. With the top 10 offenses, one thing was in common. They rushed for over 120 yards a game, damn near.
I was about to say, yeah.
And they passed for over they passed for over 200 and roughly, we'll say 215, 220. But they also rushed. They made up for it in rushing. A lot of teams did. But all the teams rushed for
what was our
100 yards.
What was our rushing? How much did we average a rush per game last year? Because we got to get to 120. That sounds like a magic number, TB. You know what I mean?
We rushed for 108.
So we need 12 more yards a game.
We rushed for 108, but we only passed for 166.
Ish.
I'm surprised you rushed for that much.
Yeah, right.
But I mean, in all fairness, we did have a thought in the line last year too. So.
Mm-hmm.
But we averaged like 5 yards a carry. Is the weird thing. We just didn't do it enough.
Well, most of these the top offenses, the lowest in the top 10 was Denver. And it was top 10. Number 10 was Denver. Number 9, Indianapolis. Number 8, Seattle. Number 7, San Francisco. Number 6, Chicago. Number 5, Detroit. Number 4, Buffalo. Number 3, New England. Number 2, Dallas. Number 1 was Rams.
Huh. Was that for passing?
The Rams.
For them passing ball, or was just overall?
Overall, The Rams passed for 268, averaged 268 a game passing, and 126 rushing a game. Dallas averaged 266 average passing.
So, hold on.
Average.
The Rams almost averaged 20 more yards a game on the ground.
Yeah.
Than us. 18. 18 times 17. That's hella yards, bro. But that's a lot, dude. That's like 20%, bro.
The Rams as a team ran for over 2,100 yards. As a team. Minnesota as a team ran for 1,800 yards.
Yo, and then our longest run was like 25 yards all season, bro. That's what really kills me is that we did not break runs at all last year.
We don't have what's it called? That's supposed to running back.
We also didn't have no blocking.
Yeah, I was saying the offensive line was terrible last year.
Right. The line was garbage.
Well, everybody was hurt.
To be fair, they was hurt. I was about to say they was all beat up.
Okay, so I'm going to put this out there. Here's the deal, and this falls on the head coach and his goofy fucking drinking buddy for a line fucking coach. You were putting damaged goods out there from the start. That doesn't help.
Right.
You're putting damaged goods out there in front of a rookie quarterback. See where I'm going with this, people?
Right. But that was
the head coach.
But that was my theory, though, TB, because if you're playing and your health is less than 100%, it's easier to pass block than it is run block. Because run block, you're delivering the hit, and pass blocking, you're absorbing it. You're naturally in a defensive position.
But here's the thing. Here's the thing with offensive linemen, Dale, and T. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I know I'm not.
Shit, y'all.
Offensive linemen, unless they're pussies, love to run block.
Yeah.
Right.
Because
hell yeah.
You're shooting off the ball. You can hit a motherfucker. When you got to back up and take a step and waiting for somebody to engage you, you're already off balance just because you're backing up.
Hey, hey, let me say this to T-Bass real quick. Hey, T-Bass, my bad, bro. Last time you went to come on, your internet was buzzy and I couldn't get you on. I don't want you to think that I wasn't putting you on, bro. So if you got a good connection now and you want to come in, just let me know. Now go ahead, TB.
Really? You gonna interrupt me for some T-Bass bullshit? Really?
Yeah.
Hey, Tony, if it was you, man,
I can tell Tony used to get in a lot of fights back in high school.
What you mean back in high school? You probably get the fights now.
Okay.
Yeah, but TB, you're right. As an offensive lineman, as an offensive lineman, your dream is to run down there and pancake somebody, no matter what the circumstance is. You want to run down and be like, blindside to take the guy all the way down to the field. As an offensive lineman, you hate to pass block because, like you said, a lot of times you're off balance and you're off centered because a lot of times you're moving backwards as far, especially with the offensive, the right side and left side tackle.
Right.
So with them,
like me, when I played D-line, so when it's a running play, right away it's mano-a-mano. Well, the offensive lineman already got a leg up on me. When it's pass blocking, I've got a leg up on him because I'm going forward and he's backing up.
He's backing up.
Yeah, so I'm already ahead. So
Man,
if you've got,
I would have loved to do a TE stunt with you, TB. I would have ate a defensive tackle for you, bro. Just ate his lunch and go get him. Let you come around. You know what I'm saying?
Yo.
Just crush that motherfucker.
It's like, and our offensive line coach wasn't that good, but knowing that he wasn't that good in the type of scheme you're using, you put your young quarterback and then your veteran quarterback in a lot of harm's way, and that's from the head coach and his philosophy. It really is.
Yeah.
We can't get mad at the quarterbacks. We shouldn't be getting mad at the players. The players are only there to do what they're told. We've got to get mad at the coaching staff for putting these players in positions that probably aren't even their best suited for.
Yo, and Kevin Smith is coming in with that zone, that outside zone. So in camp right now, right? Yeah. In camp right now, I guess the linemen are running 30-yard drills all day long.
That's what's
trying to get out on him.
Yeah, they've said there's a different attitude, and I've been saying this. D Woods, you've been saying it. I've said this team has been very soft under Kevin O'Connell. We're hearing that there's kind of an attitude on that offensive line this year that they actually want to start hitting.
Oh, so much better.
So we'll see what happens. But yeah, I mean, offensively, you've got to get an even balance in both offense and defense. Offense and
we got to come in with this year with a healthy offensive line.
Just know when to run the ball. Know when to run the ball.
That's another one too, Shaq. I've never seen a coach who will have the success running the football and then completely abandon it.
He can't do that this year. He can't.
If you ask the Cowboys fans when they had Kellen Moore as a OC, he did the exact same thing.
Yeah, he got a head coaching gig too.
Yeah, he did.
I'm like,
he's going to run the ball this year.
From
I hope not. I want that belt.
he's going to run the ball because his job's on the line. He got to come with something different. You know, I said that, you know, going into this year that his play calling the last 3 years have been watered down. So it's like now he have to change something up because he's forced it.
4 years.
He's been forced. He got to force to change this stuff up now because his job is on the line.
Here's the thing.
If he come with them same deals he did last year, he's automatically gone.
The best thing 13 wins and 14 wins did was cover up his play calling liabilities. That's the best thing it did.
Yeah. That's all
it doesn't. It didn't let, because I mean, honestly, if he doesn't win 13 and 14 games in those seasons, he's probably hanging out at a beach with his buddy Brendan Staley.
I thought he got a job.
With who?
I don't know. I thought he got a job somewhere. I don't know. Shit. But look though, y'all, I gotta get up out of here and watch this Nick game. You know, man, I'm trying to see if this Nick's gonna close it out. Who y'all got? Who y'all got in the finals?
When's that starting?
About like 20 minutes, 5:30
20 minutes, 5:30. Yeah, it's starting at 20 minutes.
It's 77.
You know what?
Now
I want Cat to win a title. I'm just going to be honest. I want Cat to win a title.
What's up, T-Bass? About that work?
Hey, work.
Okay.
To kind of echo on what we're talking, you know, and stuff. To me, dominant I've seen in my time was the 80. The thing about was defense and not on. Their were his. They made the jump. I went through so that we, I think. I know their defense line. What's that?
Your like your connection keeps going in and out. We hear every other word.
Okay. Made each other line defense every practice. We need that.
Okay. Did y'all get what he said?
Yeah, he's 100% right.
I didn't hear him.
I didn't hear what he said.
Basically, what he said is you basically, if I'm correct me if I'm wrong, he said we need balance.
Yeah, balance. We need balance on both sides of the ball. They need to basically be there for each other. You know?
Like and that starts with your head coach. That's all I'm gonna say.
Why y'all?
That's the reason why I believe that he's gonna change some stuff up because he knows his job is on the line this year.
I don't think he's got it in him to change. Nobody up here since he's been here has really questioned his authority on how he does things. He might still have that.
Somebody now.
Yeah,
he got somebody now, bro. Teasy is the type of guy who's not going to play with that crap.
Nah,
he's coming from a winning. He's coming from a winning organization, And he's like, look, if you can't get it together, I'll find somebody that can.
Find somebody else that can. Straight up.
Okay, I can elaborate on this. Back then, T-Bass, there was a battle with the lines. It didn't matter who you were and who you played. You always, in that mentality of men back then, you were always better than the guy you played against, whether it be a friend or foe. You were always better. That was just a mentality. Now everybody is just so blase blah, take it as it is, make sure I don't get hurt type of thing. But in those type of situations, yeah, those lines, that unit, that Bears offensive line they went up against that Bears defensive line every day, just like the Vikings offensive line when they went up against the Purple People Eaters every day. Iron sharpens iron. So, when you have like the Coverts going up against Dent, you had Van Horn going up against Hampton, you had Hilgenberg going up against Perry and McMichael, iron sharpens iron, bottom line. Just like with the Vikings, when you had Tingelhoff lining up on Page and Larson, you had Eller lining up on Yeary, you had Grady Alderman, whoever lining up on Jim Marshall. Iron sharpens iron.
Damn, y'all still going.
Yeah. So I'm about to get up out of here, man, because the Knicks coming on. Got to see what this finals look like, and I'm cooking in the back room too. That's why I keep going back and forth, and my little one she keep trying to come in here, trying to.
She's hungry.
Yeah, I
What
think
you over there burning?
Go feed your daughter, man. What's up with you?
What you over there burning?
I'm still cooking. Hey, though, let me tell you what I cooked today. So I got some of these leg quarters, right? I put it in there in the crock pot, with some bouillon and some cream of chicken soup and mushroom soup, whatever. Put that shit in there. It's been simmering for about like 3 hours right now. So now the meat is just coming off the bone right now. So
I was about to say that shit done, bro.
Done, yeah.
It's done now. Hey, D-Wood. Hey, I gotta send you some barbecue sauce from here that you're gonna fall in love with.
What's in it?
You ever had a Head Country?
Head Country? Do it got high fructose corn syrup in it?
I don't know. It's based out of Oklahoma, so it's like you gotta.
I gotta do real barbecue sauce, man. But send it to me. I'll take it. I just barbecued last week. I did 3 stars of ribs last week, man, on the smoker. I get down.
Yeah, my sister down there in California, so I had to send her a couple bottles down there because every time she come down to Oklahoma, she gotta get her some Head Country barbecue sauce.
Head Country barbecue sauce.
Is it country? Yeah. Okay.
Head Country. Yep.
Send it to me. That's I use it. I use it, man. I got a barbecue, man. I love cooking outside, man. For real, man. I was doing that last week. I had 3 stars of ribs, man. Little bad boys on that pellet smoker. Man, the rest is history.
They got it at Walmart.
History, man. History. But they probably ain't got it in my Walmart. My Walmart got that bullshit, man. They be that whack ass KC masterpiece. Like, nah, man. I don't need that, man. Give me some real barbecue, dog. Give me some real shit, man. Or I just make
I gotta see you. I gotta see you that Head Country. You're gonna be
send it to me. Hey, I'm a barbecuing guy. Just like Tony said, I gotta feed the kids, man, because she gonna come in, man. Hey, my little one, man, that's the little boss, man. She real boss. I know she get it from, but she real boss. But look, y'all, thanks for joining, man. We got through a couple of good topics, man. I really like the topic, with the with TZ and everything, shit like that. But hey, we out of here, y'all. Thank y'all for joining everybody in the chat. We appreciate it. If you didn't subscribe already, subscribe now, and we gone, y'all. Y'all got anything to say before we out of here? T, I'm gonna give it to you first. You got anything you got to say before we got out of here, man? All grievances, done. We good now. We good now, everybody.
We didn't have no problem none whatsoever. It was just I didn't like to fire when somebody do something bad. You the first one to send some shit too.
All right, I want to do that next week, but the week after that, I'll start back doing it.
Hey, I'm just saying, it only happened one day though, because they said that the second day he was doing a whole lot better. Second day
he was doing, but then I heard after that they both was ass. So
yeah, I heard it too,
we're back in here. So TB, what you got to say before we get out of here, man?
Nothing. Everything is still in the works for the history show. So when that's up and running, I'm gonna get you guys to like, share, and subscribe.
Yeah, because I got a topic for you too, though, and I'm gonna tell you right now before you get off. if you can put two of the best Vikings teams together, I know they're not the old school teams, but if you can put that 98 team versus that 2017 team, who wins?
98.
98 all day.
98?
Yeah, 98.
98 all day.
I don't know.
For me, I barely remember the 98 because I was only 4.
Okay.
And I'm going to tell you why. I'm going to tell you why.
Randy
Moss against Xavier Rhodes. You know that's going to be the matchup.
Yeah.
Okay.
Not only that, we also had Harrison Smith deep. Prime Harrison Smith.
Yeah.
Okay. Here's the one though. The question though is that Viking pass rush, that defensive line in 2017, you ain't getting past Todd Stussy, Randall McDaniel, Jeff Christie, David Dixon, Corey Stringer. You ain't getting past them.
You know why that offensive line was so fucking good in 98? Because they were all madmen. They were all nasty ass players. Like, that's how the offensive line got to be. You got to be able to be nasty. You got to be when you look at the schedule, man. I hate playing the Vikings. They might kick me in the pile. They might punch a motherfucker. Something. These guys are like, hi, how you doing today? Welcome to Minnesota. If you fall, I'm going to pick you back up. Man. Offensive lineman got to be nasty. So that might have the edge, but I don't know though, Tony. That I think the linebackers can get there. The linebacker core, Anthony Barr and Kendricks. I like
But
that.
you know what though? As good as Xavier Rhodes was one-on-one with Moss, no.
But he's taller and bigger.
No.
He's taller and bigger than Moss.
Doesn't matter. Moss was
Moss would have burnt him deep. That's the thing with Xavier Rhodes. He don't got that deep speed.
Rose is physical though.
That's okay. Randy faced physical receivers back then. One that's going to be the wild card, I'm going to tell you right now, is probably Chris Carter against Trey Waynes.
There ain't no wild card. Trey Wayne's going to get eat up alive.
And then, okay, I haven't even put this dude out there. Who going to line up? Who you going to have Terrence Newman line up on Jake Reed?
Oh, he getting toast. He toast. Yeah, his old ass toast. For real. He should have been out there in the first place. Yeah. Hey, you know what? That's what I'm saying. That's a good topic for you, Tony, right there. That's a good topic.
Oh, I got a bunch of topics to.
What about the running backs, though? The running backs. So we can't have Dalvin Cook in 17 because he was hurt after game 3. So we running with McKinnon and Latavius Murray.
Okay, but now here's where it kind of evens out. That 98 defense was not very good.
Yep. See, exactly.
That's where it evens out. So you could probably and Zimmer would be the type to run the ball.
Yep.
So he would basically run the ball on that offense with Murray and whoever.
And look at the pass Diggs, Adam Thielen, Kyle Rudolph.
See, now here's a problem too. The corner, well, you had Corey Fuller. Corey Fuller was physical. Jimmy Hitchcock.
So he got Diggs. Corey Fuller has Diggs.
Yeah. So it's like the speed right there would probably even it out. But
I got an idea, Tony. I just got about this right now. I got an idea. Maybe we should get in contact with Nathan and simulate it on Madden because he know how to do that. Maybe that's what we should do. K1. You know what I'm talking about. K1.
I know what you're talking about.
K1. I'm just saying.
Okay, you know what? Here's the deal. If you really wanted to be simulated, fuck it. I'll just bring out my Stratomatic game that I've had for years and put the team cards up there and have them at it.
Yeah, man.
But yeah, the difference maker would be Randy Moss.
Probably the kicking game, bro. With my being.
It might be Gary Anderson too.
It might be the kicking game too.
But here's one. Okay, now here's one for you. This is the one that's probably the wild card too. Robert Smith was a motherfucker, dude.
Yeah, Robert Smith was a beast.
Yeah. See, the Vikings in 2017 had to do back by committee because Cook got hurt. But
Cook got hurt.
The 98 season, you had an all-purpose back.
You had him. You had Leroy Horde.
Oh,
I mean, you got Smith and Horde back.
So Tony, before we get out of here, what the final score will be with that game? What the final score be? 98 versus 17.
35-31, 98.
I would go, me personally, I would go 28-17, 98.
What about you, Shaq? What's your score prediction if they ever played in the simulation?
44-42, 98.
I like y'all keeping it close. Y'all keeping it close.
Because there won't be no defense. There won't be no defense.
When you don't,
it's just last person with the ball.
Yeah, it's gonna be the last one with the ball, baby. So
pissed if the defense is giving up that many points. He gonna be upset. He gonna fight in the locker room. Like he gonna be pissed, man.
Who?
Mike Zimmer, because the defense
he'll lose his other eye.
How many points did the Eagles put up on that defense in the playoffs?
Like 40? It was like 30
38.
So
38.
Yeah. For real. Yeah, that Denny Green offense will. Yeah.
And the thing is, if you couldn't get pressure on Cunningham, he's launching it. And you're not going to have. I mean, Everson, as good as he was, I can't see him. Maybe getting around Stussy because Stussy couldn't handle speed rushers.
What about Hunter?
Hunter on the other side against Corey Stringer, it's a wash. It's a wash because at that time Corey Stringer was coming into his own. Corey Stringer handled Reggie White there towards the end.
What about Linval? Linval in the middle, pushing that pocket.
No, because you're going to have he's either lining up on David Dixon,
yeah,
or Randall McDaniel. Randall McDaniel's the lightest one on the line next to Christie, but Randall McDaniel, you ain't getting past him. So his best bet would have been Christie, but you still don't have that inside rush. Tom Johnson, no match for either McDaniel or Dixon.
So they lose. All right, y'all. We're gonna get out of here. We just have to get some little history lesson with Tony. All right, y'all. Shaq, we didn't go to you at your final thing. What you gotta say, Shaq?
Thanks for having me on. Make sure you check your closed inbox. I'm gonna stay tuned. I know you like to drop little videos here and there. I like to check it out and get some knowledge when I can.
Yeah, my inbox is open now. All right, y'all, we out of here. I ain't got nothing to say. I done said it much. All right, y'all, we out of here. I gotta go feed this kid, but she tell her mama on me, and I'd really be in trouble.
You in trouble.